Hello, everybody. Welcome in to session 17, Beasts of Berghof. We're going to get started in just a moment with a recap in traditional manner. But before we do that, can I get a D100 from everybody, please?
Yep.
Well, that is a 1, so that does not bode well.
2 ones.
Wow, 2 ones of 15 and 45. Maybe we should call this one.
I was really trying to carry you all upwards a little bit, but you're dragging me down here.
Wow, guys.
It just keep you back.
Wow.
I's just kicking us from his high throne.
Yeah. 90 fucking.
We can just call the session for today if you. If you
Well,
want.
Viv, I hope you have a new character all lined up and ready to go, because this does not bode well for us.
I'll find something.
Yeesh, that's impressive. Congrats, guys. All right, damn, that threw me. All right, let's listen to the recap. Find out what the mad scientists are up to, or whatever they're meant to be. I don't pay that much attention.
For the archive, record 017. With one of our number down to injury, the work has piled up fast. The storms are relentless. Even with all the distractions, I still need to focus on the visions. Marco reminds me of why I picked him for this assignment in the first place. A good provisioner can fix just about anything with a box of redundant parts and a dust suit. Here's the summary. Siren is leaving to pursue his next trial, and the rest of the group gears up for their next excursion with some funds from Relrius. Somehow, a few old memories and sisterly criticism from Rikiela plant seeds of doubt in the previously loyal congregation surrounding Relrius, and Fenric confronts him in his office for honesty. Meanwhile, Sidorovich hires an urchin to help around his clinic, and Jarun gets to know Clara and her squad, learning of their impressive achievements. Siren receives a lockbox, which he has some trouble opening, until he recalls a phrase taught by his faith and opens it up, revealing a red dragon scale and a key. There is some conflict in the kitchens between Drow and Dragonborn, but a mote of compromise mellows the situation somewhat. Fenric went looking for spiderwebs and ended up as Rikiela's next model for her painting hobby. That is all for now. I believe we might see the group learn a new language and go hunting beyond the walls before long. But they have a habit of defying expected paths. So we'll see. Director Lawrence, day 190.
I'm muted. We're going to quickly listen to that again.
Just a little bit at the start.
For the archive, record 017. With one of our number down to injury, the work has piled up fast. The storms are relentless. Even with all the distractions, I still need to focus on the visions. Marco reminds me of why I picked him for this assignment.
Does it not sound like that?
Yeah, I
Like
think it is.
Marco.
Yeah. Like I said, I tried to advise, but yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, I can imagine it being a relatively common name.
Sure, it's just like, just in this setting kind of was like surprised me,
Wait, what is he called? Marco or something?
There was those, I heard Mirko, I was like,
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like to me as well. Yeah.
I was like, whoa,
Mirko.
I don't know one like that.
Which obviously we have Mirko the Legend Lancia, which is, I think,
That would be crazy.
the reference. Not the reference in the video, just that it was the same name. Yeah.
And then maybe double take the first time that ran. I was like, hold on, what?
The guy is called Berghof, as Jovial says in chat. And he's unwell right now.
Murgo. Oh. Yeah, well, that's like, yeah, I mean, that's very close to.
I did also hear Mirko, but you did sort of point it out. So I was listening for Mirko, you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
influenced.
Yeah.
It's all Mel's fault.
I never wrote this guy's name down as Murgo. I just like wrote it down as the director, I think, right? That's kind of right. What just call him in the notes.
Where did Mirko? Yeah, just like that.
All right.
Good work.
All right, good recap though. Good
Yeah.
recap,
Does
though.
anybody have anything to add to the recap before we get started?
I mean, does Viv have any sort of questions? She wasn't here. Any more
That is-
details
that is
you
a
want
good
to
point.
on
Do you have any-
anything?
Yeah, questions you'd like answered before we start?
I think I'll figure it out on the way. It should be
Okay.
fine.
We're all still alive, if that makes you.
Yeah, I
Happy.
mean, you weren't. I mean, last time you were
That's
here,
the big one.
it was a bit dicey, but
Are we being hunted, actually? Because it seems like we're going to be hunted.
no,
Probably.
Just to
maybe
clar- I
not
don't know
by
if
the
we were-
ones we expected to. Seems like maybe was
Okay.
someone. We seem to be a sort of in the clear. The politics of Berghof are very in depth and complex. So
Like you weren't there for the session when they all returned, right? Were you?
No.
no, I
Oh.
don't think she was there for that.
Yeah. Fenric, Rikella, and Lord Zyron basically came back from prison. Somehow they got cleared.
Yeah.
And we're not really sure what's going on, but apparently the Lord and Lady of Kusnir told them to be better at the game, essentially. And then the people whose house you tried to enter but got kicked out of, and the people who basically Fenric, Rikella, and Zyron attacked, came to our door and told us they want to make peace for now. And so long as we don't fuck with them, they won't fuck with us. So we're semi in the clear.
Okay.
Oh,
That's-
and then the day after, we witnessed an execution where one of Dr. Sidorovich's patients got put on the gallows, and they claimed that she was the one responsible for the church murders, basically having killed 100 women of Kuznir, and that freaked us all a little out.
Okay. That's surprising, but good news for us. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Were you there when all the mercenaries arrived at our door as well? The guys we
Oh, yeah.
hired together.
No, I was there when we hired them, but not when they arrived.
Yeah, they're here now. They're pretty cool. They're pretty chill.
The guys, purple,
Yeah.
blue, and yellow, red.
What was God damn it! What was the captain's name?
Clara.
I'm scrolling. Clara.
Laura.
For some reason, I had like Erica in my head. And I was
You
like,
should
"Oh,
write
this
that on your
is
hand.
great."
Let me make
Alright.
it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up events up till now. We got a job from Relius to go back into the woods and find something for a client of his, essentially, or someone he wants to make better political and monetary relationships with.
Okay. I think we can handle this now. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever this is. But yeah, our next goal is, I think, to do. Are we still chilling today?
We're still going to a long rest soon.
Yeah, we're chilling today, and then tomorrow we are going on a hunt potentially.
Good
Yeah.
to know.
We'll get this
Well,
started.
no, investigation. I guess not really hunt. Sorry, investigation. Railroads gave us a new job. We're supposed to go out to that caravan that you weren't there for that, but there's a caravan out sort of on the road that got like attacked by ghouls and stuff, and that might still be there. We're gonna do like sort of investigation and then bring a bunch of stuff there to a different lord, sort of as a gift of some sort and help. So they owe us, maybe. I think sort of was the idea there.
All right. We open up as we start the session on the Conray Manor. It is approaching the evening. It is sort of early evening at the moment, and the manor is unusually still at the moment. Somewhere beyond its windows, the city still sort of sighs under gathering clouds. And there is a sense of easing tension all around the city at the moment, as there is some sort of resolution to the disappearance. There's still mourning going on, of course, as there are still a lot of people missing. But now that they know who did it, and what happened, although it is a tragedy that will likely be remembered in the history of Kusnir, they can now begin to move on. The manor, however, feels particularly silent, as it will soon become obvious to you all that there are a few people missing. As it would appear that the Dragonborn, all of them, have disappeared.
All of them?
All of them.
Every single one?
It would appear they have all accompanied Sir Gift to go for his trial, and their departure was sudden and quiet, just picking up and leaving.
It's like someone picked them up and dragged them through walls into the shadows, you know?
Who's gonna cook for you guys now?
Well, I mean, Raquella has to cook.
They're not a good cook, but yeah.
Yeah. That seems to be a
well, they're probably alright for Drow standards, but I feel like Drow standards are very particular.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it being terrible.
I mean, I don't know. I can't imagine that anybody that lives in the Underdark is a particularly good cook. I don't know why. I just feel
alright, that's a bit... I don't know I can agree with that.
I mean, we had a Durgar that could make some pretty good bread. So, you know. Oh, good. It's Underdark cooking. Did you just fucking look that up?
No. I was replying to the Twitch chat. No, I don't know. I just feel like the ingredients are going to be vastly different. I just feel like maybe a more fair
that's true, yeah.
Assessment is that it's probably just not for me.
No, I agree with that. That's kind of what I meant when I said like it's very, very weird.
I think it would be a lot like French cuisine, which I'm always just. I'm not a big fan of French cooking. Like it's fine, it's good, but it's a bit over the top, isn't it? Anyway,
I can see that. I can see that. That makes sense.
The poor French. Now, I'm not saying that the French are basically drow, but if that's what you were thinking.
I mean, her name is Raquel. That looks very French. Her name is very French.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking it before, but I'm thinking it now.
It is a very French name. Wow. I know a different way to roleplay the servants now. Then.
Oui, oui.
Either way, I have unpaused the game. The clock is ticking. It is the early evening, as I mentioned. You do have obviously a task on for tomorrow. But other than that, the evening is fairly free to you if you have anything that you wanted to try and get done.
Well, yeah. I would like at least, even though she's not here in character, I would still like to get that commission, the sort of art that I wanted to draw, the little cheat sheet. like multiple copies of that, basically.
Yep.
So I would like to do that.
Are you making it yourself?
Well, I mean, she is drawing it. I'm gonna show her what to draw. That was the idea.
Understood. Yeah, you can do that.
I'll spend the rest unless something else happens or I remember something I was supposed to do. I would, make her do that.
All right. You spend your time in the conference room directing as it gets painted, and it's very good. It's very practical piece of paper, and you can easily make a couple of copies of them as well.
That's the idea.
Okay.
And then when I have made the copies, I would distribute them to the mercs and some of the player characters. You know, that want to do that. I will tell the mercs they don't have to do this. You know, this is just a recommendation. You know, I don't want to like enforce some sort of strange new hand sign thing on them. It's just like something I think could be useful, and I'm offering them to do it. All right. That they can take a look at this. All right. Come on, this actually I would love it if that would work. Come on. Huh. Oh God! Should I use inspiration for this? I want to use. Do I get influenced by the bad omens that we rolled 2 nat dots on D100s? Like just starting this session, should I be influenced by this?
Yes.
Fuck it. No, I'm gonna use some inspiration for this.
Okay.
I would love these guys to learn this too. That would be cool.
No one.
Come on. It's better. It's a 12.
You see as they look a little bit confused initially, like they look over it. They're trying to figure it out. But they all, they're not enthusiastic about it. A high roll,
That's fine.
and they're like, oh, this is very cool, blah, blah, blah. But they definitely will take it, and you get the sense that they are going to attempt to learn in their downtime when they're not, keeping guard. They will actively try to learn and teach each other. But they are doing it through more through a sense of like duty. They even if you say this isn't something like that you have to do, it is still very much something that they take it as almost like instruction.
All right, well, it's up to them. That's cool, and of course I'll give it to the player characters as well. I will, go around, hand it to them. I give them a little cheat sheet. Basically, these are sort of quick hand signs that sort of like are very easily done. Can even be done with one hand. They're sort of designed to that to potentially hold a weapon in the other hand. It took me a moment. To quickly facilitate communication and things like they're usually also just sort of battle related, things like sort of like status and is there you could ask, like, for example, is an enemy nearby or is there a problem, and then things can go from there. Just for like sort of short things, but that's sort of the gist of it. If everything is alright, any problems, everything okay, or like need help, things like that. Anyways, that's what what Jeroen would do for the rest of the day.
All right. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. You can do that. I would like to hear the other players' reactions to this, honestly, just to be handing this cheat sheet. And I would mainly, I just you don't have to go into too much detail, of course, but mainly I'd like to know if you're if you keep it, if you plan on maybe trying to learn this, or what your deal is. Fenric, you're right there, so
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna hand this on to my right here. I'm gonna hand this to Fenric first. I don't know where Kel is right now. I'm sorry. Oh, there's Anna-Marie. Well, she will be next then, since she's right there. But I'll hand this, since he's right here, Fenric first. I'll hand him this the sheet of paper.
I will look at it. Does it look like easily understandable?
Yeah.
As easy as I could make it. The design was there to make it easy to understand. It's not like the entire fucking, Ashen Rock sign language. It's like those sort of battle commands and easy communication things that I think we might need.
This could definitely come in use during battle. Thank you.
So you see him do a hand motion.
I'll after you do the hand motion, I'll kind of look at the sheet to try to figure out what you just said.
He says basically agreed.
roll investigation.
Oh, okay, yeah, like good. Can you find it in time? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, you can see it's like agreed. Basically, it's a hand motion for that.
I'll do something back, something that's completely wrong on purpose.
He looks at you for face blank, and I was like, goes over to Anna-Marie and hands her a sheet of paper as well.
I think Anna-Marie's gonna look at it and say, "Oh, back from religious duty and even more homework. I'll learn this as best I can. Thank you. I'm sure this will be useful. Always good to communicate secretly when we need to."
Efficiency. He does the same sort of hand motion.
I think Anna-Marie's gonna like look down and then try to mimic the same hand motion.
He nods. Good. And he wanders off.
Can I
a stack of paper in the hands.
As Jeroen leaves and the two of you look to each other with these sheets of sign language in your hands, go ahead. Can I please both get you to go to your downtime tab and click the little book next to the sign?
Downtime.
Homework.
No.
That's a success.
Where's the passing the book?
Wait.
Do you see the Ashen Rark sign?
Yes. Oh, the book
Yeah, if
changes
you go
into
to
dice.
Yeah.
I was hovering over it, and it was my bad.
That is unfortunately not a success at the moment.
2 doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, I didn't expect it
No,
to be.
Anne-Marie, it's like this, not like that. And I'll just kind of help her a little bit.
Oh wait, this is what the. Whoa.
I think Anne-Marie is going to intentionally make a certain sign to Fenric and then be like, "This one?"
You'll get it eventually, I assume.
I'll keep trying.
Oh, stop.
Meanwhile, Jeroen makes his way down to the creepy basement.
The basement is not creep.
A little bit.
Stairs creak. They do need replacement.
Have you looked at the floor? I mean,
I make it meticulous clean.
I mean, look at this fucking scene. Look at the two, like, fucking ominously, faces hidden servants. There's a woman on the table. This is all sorts of, like,
Dead body, green lights.
Yeah, dead body
weird
even,
owl watching. Like, I don't know how you could make this creepier, honestly.
I'm sorry, Doctor. It's just how it is. Anyways, he walks in. As always, he doesn't fucking say much or anything, and he hands you a sheet of paper.
I mean, he's like half looking at a scroll, half looking at the paper. Combat sign.
Efficient.
Don't move back, Chacharon!
So, look at this. Don't look at the scroll. Stop looking at the scroll. This is more important.
Let's look at the scroll.
Take the scroll away from me. Learn this now. No, I'm joking. No, I'll just like put it sort of next to it, and if I just see him like acknowledge it, that's honestly all. He's busy. I know that.
Well, I'll make note to read this whenever I can. I will learn it, but I'm currently 1 hour into the Serpent Scroll, so and he'll have to come after.
All right.
He nods.
Also, to add to the creepiness factor, currently Evangeline's also chained to the bed because Raquel requested that.
There we go. Yeah, it's creepy as hell down here.
This technology is crazy, Ty. This is really cool. I'm looking forward to what you.
Sorcery has been added to my fucking basement.
I'm looking forward to like whatever you do with that. That's honestly really sick. Good job on that.
That's great. I've been longing for those fucking stairs to be implemented.
Drew, there's a fairly warm. Are you going anywhere else?
No, I'm just. I would go to all the other people, but they all like we don't they're not here. It's like I went to the 3 players that are here, so I'm not sure if I would give the Drow servants a cheat sheet. I'm not sure if I would do. I'm not sure. I'll give it to the important people that I think are gonna be in combat, and also, of course, the player characters. I probably wouldn't give
it, and they're probably gonna say something mean.
Oh my god!
Mean look. Wow.
Look at this guy. I don't know. I hope that's a group check. I hope it's all of them.
I was doing that as a collective check. Yeah.
Hell yeah! Look at these guys. God.
Damn, son.
We hired well at Emery. We hired well. These guys are pretty cool.
Yeah,
Not the boss, apparently. She doesn't want that.
She's too busy. She's too busy.
She's part of the group.
Oh my god.
No, I was going to do something with that. Didn't make much sense.
Yo, dog, check this out. There's another one of me. Whoa. Yo. That's crazy. That's cool.
You finish handing out all of your papers. You can see that Emery and Fenric. I know, Doctor, you're reading your book at the moment, but Emery, Fenric, are you? Okay. Well, that was bad. I was going to assume that you guys were. Okay. Goddamn. That felt like very targeted timing. I'm not going to lie to you. He's talking to me. I'm off. All right. Well, I mean, that kind of puts an end to that. Fenric, is there anything that you want to get done this evening, or are you just?
All the shops were closed. That's kind of what I needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna have Raquel paint a picture, but she kind of disappeared.
Well, she is also busy helping Jeroen produce sign sheets this evening.
True. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna possibly draw a quick sketch of the card that I'm going to be making for the doctor, but not like make it fully because he's not proficient. I mean, I could be proficient in it, but giving it to Raquel could be fun. So he's going to just like kind of go over what he wants on the picture, like the death in the center, basically a skeleton with like a black hood over his face. I would like him holding no, I kind of want like a orchard behind him, like an apple orchard behind him. Him holding a white rose and his scythe. And then I think that might be it in the picture. Yeah, I might add something else to that, but that's what I have at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'll probably just kind of like draw a quick sketch of that, and then just kind of go over my list of the things I still need, possibly grab tomorrow before we head off.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But yeah, I think that's what Fenric will be doing.
Go ahead and make me a just a straight dexterity check. Just for the quality of the picture. It's not hugely important. Dexterity. All right, nice. Solid. Not bad. All right. With that done, with that said, I'll catch up with Emery when she gets back. But if nobody else wants to do anything, we're going to push ahead if that is all right with everyone.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Well, I'll hear Emery when she gets back. Either way, the day pushes on. There is a meal served up in the evening, as there always is. It's a little bit dustier today. A bit more spider webs included, but you know that's what you come to expect. Oh, no, it's dark. The night drifts on, and if there is nothing else anybody wants to do, you see eventually that Raelius will come and join you for a meal, and eventually retires back to the conference room this evening, as do several of the guards who have been invited for drinks there, and as have all of you.
If this is kind of like past midnight, I would be done at that point with my scroll.
Do you stop for dinner?
I do not stop for dinner because I have to keep reading.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't stop. That's literally one of the fucking... You made this item!
Yeah. Like I said, you don't have to read it, man.
Fuck off. I'd read it all the way through, but I would then be done kind of at midnight. Because I would have had 7 hours ago when Jeroen came in. And by then it would be midnight, I assume, if I got this all calculated correct.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
So I'll add another one to my talent.
Sure.
But then I will, at the very least, come for drinks upstairs again. Maybe I'll find one of Fenric's apples and eat them.
Ah, you motherfucker.
Solid. It was close to an that way. Damn. You walk into the study. You see one or two of the guards are in here already, Jeroen. And you see Raelius on the piano, just playing a small tune. It seems like he's practicing more than anything, just keeping up skills rather than trying to play any sort of, beautiful music or anything.
Also, just to confirm, when I stopped reading the scroll past the midnight clock, Evangeline was still chained and dead to the table, right?
Yep.
Okay. What a hauntingly interesting evening. As he'll stare out the window to see what the weather is like today. whether or not the fog is rolling in again.
Oh, there's a hefty fog outside at the moment. It is not the caustic fog of the Sea of Dust, but it certainly looks like it might be soon. Just before we continue with this, as you all collect in the room here, Anne-Marie?
Yes.
We pushed on a little bit further into the night. You had a meal, but was there anything that you wanted to get done in the afternoon, evening time?
Probably not. I think just coming back from whatever she was doing before and just, I don't know, becoming reacquainted with everyone is probably enough.
As some of you gather in the room, Fenric, you're welcome to join if you wish, but it's up to you.
Wait, is this before we go to bed, or is this at midnight?
What time do you go to bed?
Before midnight?
All right, well then you're not here then, I guess.
I'm a human, man.
Yeah, so
I don't know what to say to you, dude, but like some people, don't go to bed at midnight.
Well, I guess it depends on as we've been here. When do we usually start the day? Like when do people normally start opening their shops and stuff?
9.
I think you can.
Okay, then
one day,
I'll go to bed at 1.
Have
I'll
have
be
a
here.
little bit late sleep. I think you'll live.
Most parties tend to go on past midnight.
Also, in terms of
says
like
he
a long
joins
rest,
parties?
this can still count towards your long rest because although it's like 8 hours, you have to sleep in that
true,
time.
yeah.
A little bit of like downtime before you go to bed is fine to like still include in the long rest portion.
Besides, getting drunk helps with resting, right?
No.
Mm.
I mean, you do go
No.
to sleep. Most of it, usually the quality is. Either way, as some of you gather into the room, Aurelius, who is still just softly playing the piano, you're heading out tomorrow for the wagon, I assume?
Yes.
It's a shame that Sir Gift won't be able to join. I noticed that he has completely left the house for now.
He did say he had an important task to take care of, and I didn't know that all of his staff was necessary for it, but did say he would return.
I assume it's his next trial, is that right?
Possibly.
I wonder. He sort of looks for a moment too. Hang on. Sorry, I feel like I've just missed something.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you do have. Okay. I wonder if this mark will increase for us as well, as he looks to the point where the gift of the chromatic dragon, just a small marker, is on his arm. Or if it is only ones that we are involved in.
Oh, yes, this.
Mm.
I haven't actually given much thought about it, if I'm honest.
No.
Well, thinking about it, do we have 2 marks or do we have just 1? We've only helped him with the 1.
I believe you have 2, right?
Is the second one like the feat we got to pick?
No.
Because
The,
I know we all got the gift of the chromatic dragon.
No, but what I'm saying is the gift of the chromatic dragon, you have a limited version. So yours infuses one of the following damage types, but you have acid and poison, which represents the 2 dragons that Gift has completed the trials for already.
Yes, okay, now.
I guess if another element unlocks, we know he did another successful trial.
Well, we can't be sure that it will unlock for us. Unless we assisted in some way.
True. But the reality of the situation is that though the Gift certainly has his own trials, we also have our own out here in the city.
Do you plan to do something about the dancers?
There's not much I can do. I would definitely relook into the case to see if I've missed something or if there's anything of importance. But otherwise...
Do you think that's wise?
I will certainly not go and poke the proverbial bear, if that's what you think.
It was what I was thinking. It seems like, for whatever reason, unknown to us at the moment, we got away with something.
Indeed.
Might
I am
be
still
worth
confused
just
about it as well.
Rest.
Although Lord Relius, and I say this like silently as I like walk up and basically come with me. I'm assuming Relius is enjoying wine or is he enjoying whiskey at this moment?
Wine on top of the piano.
Yeah, I'll be coming over to top him off, but I'll be speaking silently with him so that the other guards who are probably enjoying their drinks and their time over there can't really overhear us. Having said that, though, the lord that did poison the dancers, it did intrigue me. People like that tend to have messy situations that can be exploited.
And how would you think to exploit that situation?
It depends. I would have to know more about them, of course, and see what exactly is going on, but I think it was you that said that blackmail is the best currency in this town.
It sounds like something I would say that I don't recall. Very well. I mean, look into it, but be careful, be subtle about it.
I'm as subtle as my scalpels.
If they came to your shop, that means there may be a connection that someone will draw between the dancer and yourself.
Ooh.
Be careful with that.
That has indeed crossed my mind. However, I do believe that my cooperation with law enforcement at the time has ensured my safety, at least for now.
Well, it's ensured your safety from the law enforcement. But we don't know much about the dancers or who else they were involved in. If there is a third party that may be interested in finding out more information.
Very true.
They may be led to you.
Worry not. I keep the utmost secrecy at my shop. As far as anyone else is concerned, I am just a humble healer.
If you return to the shop anytime soon, it may benefit you to take somebody else with you.
I do always take Herman with me, but I suppose I could take another with me.
Herman is fine, but no offense to him, not the most rugged.
No. I shall take this under consideration.
Nor the most.
And he will bow, his head and step some further back. So, what other tunes have you been attempting to learn on the piano, Lord Relius? As, to, make conversation seem to go on about something else.
He will smile a little and attempt to play something else. He's very out of practice, though.
Yeah. Well, out of practice, 16
that's out of practice,
We honestly need to retune this piano, I feel. Maybe we should contact someone for that again.
Drew, maybe you can do it.
I don't think retuning a piano is in Jeroen's repertoire, but he now ceases to amaze me.
Jim is desperately thinking if he knows anything about piano tuning. He's like, do I? Is there anything I could do?
I'm pretty sure Jeroen
He's looking at the piano.
Jeroen
Sort of
is
almost
thinking to
menacingly.
himself already, like, you need to tune this? Isn't it already tuned?
Roll me an investigation,
he is a-
Drew.
Okay. Maybe I'll rock this. You know? Oh, look at this! A 20!
Wow.
I think that's right. So Drew actually goes up to piano and looks at it, investigates it. Like, can I do anything with this?
I mean, you know for sure how sound is made. It's very simple. It's
Yeah.
just vibration. And a piano is basically just a bunch of hammers. Easy.
I know hammers.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I mean, my limit of my knowledge of pianos doesn't go much
Yeah,
further than
that's what I'm
that.
trying to think too. If I know anything more.
Hammers hit
Oh
strings,
man,
strings
there's
vibrate.
some strings, and the hammers hit
Yeah.
the strings if you hit the button, right?
Yeah.
There should be. I assume there's kind of like what's on the top of a guitar. Those like spin the you turn
Yeah.
right to, tighten the strings
Exactly.
or whatnot. So
Easy.
I guess
You're learning how to retune a piano.
Jeroen doesn't know much exactly what string instruments, but he does know a string on a bow. So like, it's kind of like, all right, maybe he does tune a little bit. He does something. It's like, all right, if the boss wants me to, sure. It's like he fiddles a little bit with it. And he shortly after is done because he actually really doesn't know what he's doing, but so looks around, there's like some people staring at him, and he just kind of shrugs.
Everybody's expecting great things here.
Oh jeez. Well, I mean, he's done. He closes the thing again.
Busts it out like a car hood. Now you're supposed to crop it open.
He opens it again.
Yeah, just a dentist.
Maybe some other time, June, but I appreciate the enthusiasm.
I'm gonna hand signal "good job" to Darun.
You go ahead and try that. There's a squint, but if it worked, if that's the correct sign, I mean, you have to say. I mean, if you make the correct sign, then he agrees. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same sign again he did earlier, which is basically a confirmation agreement.
Dr. Sidorovich will pull out his paper, look at it, study it. I'm gonna roll if I can, Tyre, for the paper.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, exhaustion kicking in. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm pretty sure that's the cantrip for lightning bolt, so I'm not going to do that one.
That's like a hand sign. Ah!
Yeah, give Drew a quick zap.
I mean, the first time was pretty good, so you almost had it, and then it zipped from you.
You fucked it.
All right.
For some reason,
Anyway.
my robotic hand is locked in the middle finger. Huh, surprising. I've never seen it do that.
I am going to retire now. I am not staying in my room this evening, Drew. I am going to stay in my office. I'm concerned that Evangeline will once again return to the bedroom. If you wouldn't mind staying near that room again tonight. If she does return, maybe it is best not to kill her immediately this time.
Just
Capture
restrain
her.
her or something.
Maybe then we can figure out why she keeps returning.
Indeed.
Just a thought.
We'll make sure
Good
that
luck.
Raquel's servants are nowhere nearby when she returns.
Yes, put those in her own room.
That's a good plan. I wish you all good luck with your endeavors tomorrow, in case I do not see you in the morning. When you have... I will, He thinks for a moment and looks over to you, Fenric. Fenric, you have a surprising knowledge of the noble houses of Kusnir. Do you know where Lord Dorn's house is?
Do I know where Lord Dorn's house is?
Roll me an investigation. Or
He asks
history.
himself
Either
internally.
works.
Oh shit!
That one surprises me. I actually don't quite remember where his house is.
I guess he's not a big gambler then.
He will walk around. You will pulls out a piece of paper and a pen, and will scrawl the rough location as like a small map, and points it out, and will hand it to you, Fenric. Once you have recovered whatever you can from the wagon tomorrow, take it to Lord Dorn. Inevitably, he may have some other task for you. Don't worry about payment, just agree to do it. I will negotiate payment with him later. But it is more important to earn favor with him at the moment. So help him with whatever you feel you can. If you think he asks
makes
too
sense.
much, then that is fine. You can do so.
So help with reason. Gotcha.
But I have a couple of other meetings to attend to tomorrow, so I will be out the house for most of the day. Hopefully, by late tomorrow, I will have several other people for us to meet up with and potentially exchange favor with. Hell, by the end of the week, we may have quite a strong little alliance in the city.
Excellent. Well,
I shall
Like
retire.
going in the right direction.
2 alliances. As
Good luck to
raises
all.
his glass one last time.
He'll cheers you just before he leaves.
Very
And
well.
that Gara will follow just to make sure he gets.
Is there anything you need to take care of tomorrow morning, Fenry? I mean, hopefully, if Jaboon strains Evangeline from her miraculous revival, she'll be downstairs and maybe, in a cooperative mood. But aside from that, I don't know if there's anything else any of us need to do besides, head out the city gates and go towards the site.
I could go shopping when we get back.
Do you need
That way
to
we
buy?
can stuff for your card.
I see.
I didn't have everything on hand.
Well, certainly when we come back. Although we should. I need to mention this. We need to be prepared for the possibility that it might take more than 1 day to get back. And I say this very annoyingly so because we know they're going in with a horse and wagon is inviting danger that will inevitably find us and butcher our horses and then, knock our wagon over. So the best thing we can hope is to approach it on foot, but we also know that aside from the fog creatures and fog flora, there is copious amounts of undead milling about there. Ghouls and maybe even worse wandering around in the forest. We never know. So we should be prepared for things to go south.
I have been working on a newer potion to help us a little bit with the fog. I still don't think it will fully help, but it would initially create some sort of like bubble around our head so we wouldn't be breathing it in. I still feel like the fog will get in through our skin, but it should save us a little bit of time if it does show up.
The thing you were referring to, I have read about that as a spell. It's an interesting one, actually. I've been considering it as well to add to my repertoire on point or another. But we should also not forget, and he will grab a small map of the area that from the papers that Finn guy gave us. So we still haven't heard back from the contact from Lord Zyron, so that's curious. But we'll see when that happens. Because Vin had also marked out various locations that are a last resort for if you need a hiding spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he will also add to that the location that we stayed in with. What was the contact's name again that helped us out so much?
Oh, the smuggler?
Yeah, the smuggler.
Mateo. Because Mateo also pointed a house out to us that, though was in disrepair, had a good basement to hide in. We'll add that location to the list as well. We do know of various locations we can hide out at if push comes to shove. So, should the worst happen, we can hide there, but otherwise we should focus on speed and efficiency, I feel. We can't grab everything from the cart and wagon, and we have a few things here already that are, I assume, most important, like the safe, the item, some trinkets. We can grab a few others and then make our way back. But we should also, of course, be prepared for the worst. That there is not much left after all this time spent over here.
How badly was the cart?
Sorry. The cart.
The cart.
How badly damaged?
There. Yeah.
At the point that you were there last, it wasn't too bad at all. It wasn't too bad at all. But it was also very fresh at that point.
True.
Are you thinking about getting the cart like moving again? Is that what you're thinking, or are you?
Yeah.
Just from the contents?
Then we could just take everything, like take the entirety of the cart back home.
So from what you remember, the cart had been like smashed into on one side. Like something had like fucking rammed it, you know what I mean? As like the initial thing. And there were a few scratches other than that. But that was clearly what did the most amount of damage. So you'd have to flip it back up onto its wheels. There is a large crack and dent in one side of it, which is probably fine. But the wheels, the two wheels on the side that it was hit, are both smashed. So you'd have to fully replace those wheels.
And then we'd also have to bring in our own horses.
Yeah. You'd also then need something to move it, of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we do have another route if you want to be as quickly as possible and get everything back. We could bring a few horses, ride with speed. We could in the morning possibly purchase 2 wheels and basically put the cart back together. Bring the whole thing back.
But the horses there flipping the cart along with your own strength should be very doable. But I do worry for this course of action, and I worry for a very simple reason. That thing that's out there, I mean, it is not particularly stealthy, as we have found out. It is large, lumbering, and dangerous. And if it catches up to us, I don't know if we can outrun it. Maybe if it is
Then we kill it.
Then we have to kill it, yes. I'm not doubting our abilities, Sharoon. I'm just saying, I'm sure as a mercenary yourself, you also appreciate the fact of sticking to the mission and not overcomplicating it if not necessary.
He nods.
All I know is it's difficult to be stealthy and speedy at the same time.
True.
So we would have to choose one or the other.
Well, I
I'm
can
fine with
certainly
either.
see your plan can work. I have mending prepared, so I can keep that for tomorrow still instead of mage hand. And then it will help us with certain small issues there, and replacing wheels in a cart should be very doable. What do you think, Amory? Actually, if you have any questions about any ideas, feel free to ask.
Let's see. I think repairing the cart and bringing all of it back would be possibly, in my opinion, the best option. We can defend the cart, I'm assuming, but better to do that than miss perhaps any important items.
What do you say, Jerome?
Jerome just seems fine to well, whatever you wanna go, so go for it. He's okay with the plan.
Will probably not be easy, but I feel that at the very least, us moving out as quickly as we can with Dawn actually goes into our favor, because it did seem that the creature was more active at night. And Ty, correct me if I'm wrong here, but is also the ghouls? Did they also become more active at night, or
No.
they're just always active?
I would say they're just pretty much always active. Yeah.
Yeah, not more at night than during the day, I guess.
Yeah, like the ghouls aren't the ghouls and the ghasts don't have anything like sunlight sensitivity, or anything like that. So they're just kind of always about. They go through very sporadic rest and hunting periods. But
I guess it's more so what they favor themselves.
Yeah, there's not really a pattern to them.
And I don't have the ability to control them yet, so that's unfortunately going to always be a problem. Alright, we'll go with your plan, Fenric, because I do agree it will make a very good impression if we just bring everything back. So,
That's what I was thinking, and even if there are still any bodies left, we could bring them.
I would not recommend it. They've been there for a few days. Whatever's left there has been thoroughly, chewed on.
That is fair.
It's better that we just do not bring any of that back. So we'll have to go and get 2 wheels. We'll have to get
Probably
the right wheels.
2 horses as well.
We'll need more than 2. I mean, honestly, if we're bringing in horses, we should just ride in as quickly as we can. Let's see here. Jerome, do you know how to ride a horse? Question mark?
Question mark? It's a good question. I'm not sure. What's what would there be? Land vehicles?
Land vehicles. Yeah. Riding a horse is always just land vehicles.
I actually think I've asked this before, but I don't think.
No, Jerome will shake his head.
Yes, I don't think any of us actually have any experience with this. Unfortunately,
You can learn.
Looks at Anna
do,
Marie.
but-
Yes, I had a feeling.
I do, but perhaps we all need a bit more experience with this, but I can do my best to lead the way.
all right. I'll be.
Say it again.
All right, no worries. All right.
Oh.
With
okay.
that said, sorry, Jurun.
No, I was just like, I didn't quite get what Jack said, and then he was gone.
He said that we were right back.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing something came up quickly. Anyway, if everybody's ready, I think we can push ahead to the morning at this point anyway, or at least mechanically get ourselves sorted.
That's it.
So I'm going to push the clock ahead a little bit. Go ahead and take a long rest, everybody.
Just so you're
Get to
aware,
my
Kai,
spot. Okay.
I switched some of my spells around,
Okay, yeah, sure.
knowing that we were getting a long rest.
All right then. I'll remove exhaustion from.
Don't forget your 10 hit points, everyone.
Yay.
Come the early morning, Jurun, you are waiting as you see, just with like burning flame, a body appear in the bed. It sits up and looks to you. No, not you. Get away! Get away!
He sort of just moves forward and Jin just says, Eva, I need you to come with me.
This is a wild character sheet. She just looks at you, but you can see. Roll me an insight, please, Drew.
Nope. Alright. Oh, great, I'm getting targeted already. Roll me an insight, he says as he points laser pointer at my forehead. You know?
You can see she has no like recognition of you. There is just a seeming panic as you approach, and her eyes are almost like glossed over black. Although this is the body of Evangeline, you feel like the mind is not completely there.
Does she react? Did she at least react to sort of me saying her, like, I guess shortened, but her name, Eva, Evangeline?
There is no reaction. No. Just more panic as she tries to sort of scooch away from you. And trying to get away from you. You see her eyes darting around the room, looking for anything to use as a weapon.
Does she seem hurt? Like...
I mean, there is extensive scarring from every one of the times that she has been brought back and then killed again. So her body is... It's starting to get covered in excessive amounts of scars, which, I mean, in this moment, it really reminds you of somebody else.
Okay. Horrible. Don't like the implication of that. But so at least a moment it still seems like Evangeline, right? Even if she doesn't seem to recognize me.
She doesn't seem to recognize you. I mean, it still seems to be
Otherwise.
sure.
And I saw her sort of fucking appear, get like conjured into like this room, so it just seems to check out the same person. All right. So like just like push her back for a moment, not like rudely, just so she stops punching me for a moment. Mm-hmm. You're going to hurt yourself. And then he actually puts out a healing potion and puts it onto the bed. Drink this.
Roll me persuasion.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of expected as much.
She reaches out, hand trembling as she drinks the healing potion, and you see that it has no effect.
Well, this gets worse and worse. I'll look around, see if I can see any of the guards, mercenaries. For a moment, don't see anybody. God, this is gonna...
Holy shit!
You see,
she's actually using the gun part of it?
You see she scurries through, finding, like rummaging through the crates and stuff as you leave her in the room, and you hear a distinct click as there's a loud bang from behind you. And some of the wood on the side of the door just scatters, and you can see her starting to reload, panicking.
I just glare at her. It's like, so just take one step and stop that. So just like,
and she just panics, raises it again. This one just like ricochets off your armor.
The hell is firing the gun? It's 8 a.m.
You can all hear the gunshots ringing through the house.
Don't. No. I kept no. Son of a bitch. I assume I can't get her in time. Fuck. I was Russia. I saw that as soon as.
The moment you start like heading towards her, you see just tears streaming down her face at this point, and she is going to dive down.
Fuck.
Jump down the thing again.
She jumped out the fucking chute.
So I just hear her flying down the chute again.
Yeah.
Ah.
I turn around and
This time
look
with
at the doctor.
This time with a scream, as quite quickly ends.
She will be waiting downstairs.
Yeah, I got it as much. I walk past them. I pull on one of the like candlesticks so that the fucking door there closes so that you can have a normal fire there, and it's not a fucking chute.
I didn't know that the candlestick was there. Okay, I didn't know the candlestick did that. June didn't. But anyways, June makes a note of that candlestick, so he knows for next time. Wasn't aware how that works.
All right.
Doctor.
Yes.
So points to the bed. She just. June will try to best describe how she appeared. Like you said, like sort of like with a flame, like a burning sort of.
In flame, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
Also, more scarring, and she did not seem to remember me or react even to her name.
I was afraid that something like that would happen. I will make a note of it, inform Lord Relius, and then I think it is best that
She heals 9 HP, by the way. I don't know if he maybe survives the fall with that. Oh wait, no, it didn't have any effect. Never mind. I just fucking.
Well,
lost
her
the game.
max hit point is still 1.
Oh yeah! God fucking damn it. Yeah, I remember.
And Lawrence.
I didn't bother rolling full damage, but technically.
Yeah.
Well, June feels pretty fucking bad. He thought too late of the fucking shoot. I guess he didn't expect the thing to be fucking open. He didn't check though, so like, I guess.
We often keep that thing open. People like to just go up and down, up and down.
That's it. Yeah, I'll blame Raquel for that one.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Fair.
She probably left that open. I mean, to her defense, she didn't probably expect, someone to try and kill themselves through that, but,
I actually go to the room, Ty. Now that we know that she's revived again, this has happened. I will start removing weapons and lethal items from the room.
There's quite a few of them.
Yeah, I know. And there's also a lot of sexual toys. Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. It is hard to tell the difference between some of them.
Oh, Jesus.
Prestidigitation. I just start collecting it all. I then write a note to be on the door on the inside, reading, "Dear Evangeline, you folk not. Your name's Evangeline. Please calm down, rest, relax, and someone will help you if you ask for it. Do not harm yourself or do not harm any others. We're here to help." And he will put that on the door after collecting all the items, and then I will, for the time being, store them in the room next door. I will also go so far as to even go through other measures of locking the fucking secret chute entrance so that it takes a little bit more than just pulling on the candlestick to open it. You need to go through now multiple candlesticks.
I assume Evangeline wouldn't know about this. She probably just saw a hole and was like, "I'm gonna end myself."
Well, she probably thought, the fireplace is the small space to get away from you. It didn't know there was a hole there.
Oh, that could also be the case.
But yeah, after all that, I will then exit the room and then also lock the door.
Roll me a hang on, let me pull up your character sheet. Because you mentioned trying to like mess with the mechanism. So go ahead and roll me just a straight intelligence check, please.
There we go.
Decent. I mean, make sure you noted that.
Yes.
But that is done for today.
He said his office, so I will go to his office to then
I take that key.
Yeah, I'll give you the key for it. The door. If I put all the stuff in, I guess that's Anna Marie's room now. I guess I'll have to explain to Anna Marie why there's a toy with a bunch of sex toys in her room now. I saw the guards looking a little like, what the fuck has gone on out here?
Yeah, I imagine one of them came up to investigate, but Varun was on it. You're fine.
Anne-Marie,
Yes.
there's a box in your room, actually 2 boxes. Don't worry about them. They're just filled with sharp, dangerous objects. Apparently Evangeline recuperated last night and didn't recognize the rune and then offed herself. Well, by throwing herself through the chute after she attempted to shoot him twice.
What interesting group we have here. I will not
Also, do
touch
not
those
worry
boxes.
about the questionable nature of some of the objects in those boxes. I don't know what they did in there either.
Good to know. Secrecy is a virtue, as it's said, I believe.
I think so too. Anyway, I need to go inform Lord Valius and then we'll be heading off.
I'll prepare to buy some cartwheels.
Then look over to Clara. Is Lord Valius awake yet?
No idea. Good morning.
Good morning, Lord Valius. Evangeline did indeed recover, but unfortunately,
Oh, unfortunately,
the
chute was still open.
yes.
what does that mean?
Well, she's back downstairs again.
You threw her down the chute?
No, she did not recognize me, and before I could grab her, she threw herself down the chute.
After firing at him twice.
After shooting it.
Did you hear the gunshots? I assumed that may be her. Well,
I've taken the liberty of currently removing all problematic objects from your room and putting them in 2 boxes inside Anna Marine's room and locking the chute door as well as the regular door and leaving a note for her. With any luck, she will wake up and at the very least be contained in there and not, kill herself. But it seems that with her losing her mind more and not recognizing Jeroen, she's slowly slipping into induced madness by Tiamat.
A memory loss. I did not expect a memory loss, which is why I did not immediately restrain her. I will not be as kind next time.
Well, if you do run into this situation again, please do try to just restrain her this time. I understand. Either way, she's dead again for the moment, so that will have to be it.
I mentally command Herman to go into the, shoot room and bring the body back to its usual location. He's within 100 feet range, and he will start doing that. But yes, he will. Sidovich will not. We will be heading off. Now, we have a plan for recovering the whole cart. Hopefully it goes well. We should be back within the day, if not 2 days at the most. Things go really sideways.
Good luck to you all. If you need anything, cool.
I am sending prepared.
It's a good plan.
I will, however, given the nature of the unpredictability, the situation we find ourselves in, and where we're going, and I find it hard to do as I open up the lead cabinet within the study, stare at the container for the serpent scroll, and I'm like, I really shouldn't, but I really don't want to miss out if it happens to go that way. So I will take the fucking container with the serpent scroll with me this one time, but I will keep it very hidden on me, best I can.
Okay.
Some street thief is going to be very weirded out and happy in a moment, He's going to just bump into him, and then go, oh, that's a weird scroll. Well, that's strange.
I'm going to be honest, stealing a serpent scroll in this city, it would probably be akin to, stealing the Mona Lisa, in that, yes, it's a very valuable item, but only to the people who know, and if you can get it out,
It's also would really weird to be this street thief who then suddenly has the Mona Lisa in his hands, bumping into a random guy. It's just like, oh, what the? Drew, also just on the way out, he will sort of give the sort of sign for, basically good job to these two, or well done. If they understand or not, who knows. You will just wait for if there's any sort of response from them, and then if not, apparently not.
Yep.
They've been studying, but it's very early days, my dude.
It's fine. No, it doesn't. It's not like it's not gonna criticize them. It's just gonna leave them with that. He gives them the sign, and they can figure out what that meant or that something.
roll me a perception.
All right. Oh,
Okay.
8.
You do not hear as you walk away, and the venerated hound just mutters through his helmet, "That bastard."
Can't believe he said that to us. I hope they clear that mistake up. But I guess are we good? Did we deal with everything?
Yeah, after Herman has put Evangeline's body back, the two skeletons will come and join.
I'm looking for Fenric.
Ty, could you... Somehow I got stuck in the chimney.
Where are you?
I don't know how. I was on the second floor, then I ended up on the third, and I can't get out.
I can see how I've done this. Well, you can just hit the stairs to go back down, can't you?
There's no stairs on the third one.
There is.
I don't see them. I can't get out. I'm
You don't
stuck.
see them?
Help.
Oh dear.
Well, it looks like we will be leaving without Fenric. I don't know where he went.
Oh, apparently they're locked. No, they're not. Oh my god, I don't know how to edit these.
Help. I swear I didn't click the stairs either. My hand wasn't even on my mouse. I just looked back up and I was on the third floor. I'm like, I
did teleport me earlier as well accidentally. I don't know how he did that, but
Is one of you near the chimney? You check
I
on.
mean, I could go get a
Bennett.
chimney with my owl real quick. Hold on. My owl can teleport.
Yeah, go up again.
It cannot go up further. I can only click on it and then go up and down.
Do you guys not see the? Oh, maybe you have to refresh before the other one becomes visible. Then there's another one. It's fine.
I'm alive.
I need to remove one of the walls at the top
Join 'em.
because there is. Anyway. Hmm?
Yeah, we'll go get ourselves some horses and some wagon wheels, the right size, hopefully.
All right. What are you trying to? What the hell is that? Oh, that's Jeroen. Ah, I see.
I do assume Lady Raquel is joining us on the Sphincter.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, sorry,
well-
she is not joining you.
Oh, she's not.
Yep. So what are you attempting to buy? You want to buy some horses?
Yeah, I think we need
Four
four horses. And then
And 2 wheels.
2 wagon wheels for the same size wagon that we saw there.
Maybe some lumber.
And some planks, maybe, for...
Yeah.
Is a good plan, yeah. All right. So what style of horse are you looking to buy? There's draft horses,
Should we-
riding horses, or war horses.
Draft riding, right?
Well, it kind of depends. So the riding horses are fast, but they're not very healthy. The draft horses are, and
You're
the,
eh.
war,
What the
the, war,
fuck?
the war horses at the very least have some HP to them, right, Ty?
Yeah.
The draft horses, I'm pretty sure, also have some HP to them. More than the riding horses.
Let me double check. You can also just get donkeys if you want.
Ooh.
Ride out on some donkeys.
Can we get some camels?
Well, draft horses just make the most sense since, you know, they're to
Yeah.
drag cars.
mean-
so
Yeah.
Draft horses do make.
We'll get 4 draft horses so that we can all ride.
I was sad immediately, but I was like, should we go get Matteo again?
We got him last time because we kind of wanted to sneak out of the city. That was the primary reason, or at least not be harassed and to then sneak back in. He was very good at riding a cart, but I'm not sure if he wants to go back out into the forest he nearly died in.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Jeroen, maybe a survival check, please.
Oh. Where the hell am I?
Good question.
I was like, usually I just double click on my token, but I don't even see my token right now.
If you press C, it also pops up.
I know that, just like, you know, just used to doing it that way.
I
It's fine.
deleted you
Animal
from the
handling.
map.
Oh, that's fucked up.
You don't have a token assigned at the moment.
Survival, you said, right?
Yes.
I'm not rolling too hard today, but 12 is a 12.
All right, good to know. You do know there was some fog last night, some caustic fog. It did roll in. There is a chance there will be more soon. It's been a few days without it, and that little flurry that you saw last night does indicate that there may be more coming.
I'll notify the rest of the party of that.
Well, then with all due haste. If we...
Matteo, wasn't Matteo the one who also knew the sort of best hideouts sort of on the road?
Well, we know that hideout
Yeah,
as well. No.
He knew the one that he informed you of. Yeah.
Yeah, we have that one noted. We went over that last night as well.
You are welcome to try and get hold of him if you wish.
Well, if the party thinks it's not necessary.
If you really think he'll be that much of a help,
No, it's...
no, it's
Well,
fine. It's
no,
fine.
no, it's Mel talking. Mel just... I thought he was pretty cool. I liked him.
Yeah, I like him too. I was just thinking to myself, I don't know if he wants to go back into those woods.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to the girl. I was just making a suggestion.
Well, Sidorovich will then ask Fenric, do you think we should contact Mateo again?
That is up to you guys. All I know is when there was danger, he ran. So I'm not sure how much of a fighter he'd be in need. But he does know his way around the woods. So it could be helpful.
I'm also unpreparing one spell for re-preparing one other spell for my morning ritual tie.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will lament, and I will use sending towards Mateo. Let me first do that.
Oh, you're using sending for this.
Well, yeah, I don't know where he is right now.
Oh, makes sense. I'm just like, oh, is he worth a third level spell slot? I don't know anymore.
Well, I can recover the spell slot. I haven't used my arcane recovery yet.
Yeah, well, like that. Now you would then use arcane recovery for that. It's like it's also a resource. You know, is he worth the arcane recovery?
I mean, I was already having to use mage armor this morning.
You press the button. You know, it's done.
Yeah,
go ahead and tell go ahead and tell me what you
25 words, right?
Yep.
Greetings, Mateo. We are going into the forest, and we would request your presence with us. Usual payments. We need to find the cart again. Can you help us?
There's a short pause before you get a reply, but eventually you hear back and you get a message for the usual payment. If it's just a day trip, I'd happily accompany you for that. I got nothing else on today. Assuming you've got a way out of the city, and it's just to get the cart back. I'll meet you at yours soon.
Mateo will be meeting us at this residence soon. Let's go get some horses. We'll get a total of 5 horses then.
And it really isn't long before he turns up. I'll say for the sake of this, there's about 20 minutes, and he arrives on horseback.
Oh, well, if he arrives on horseback, we'll have 1 extra horse to leave at the mansion.
How are you all doing this fine morning? Lovely to see you all again.
Well, it is time to go into that forest again, so it could be better, but otherwise, I think...
You want to get... You mentioned the cart?
Yes, you remember the cart that we found that was turned over and attacked?
Of course.
We have gotten a job to recover that. We have bought some extra wheels to repair it, if it's still a repairable state, to hopefully return the whole ordeal. That's why we have all these horses as well.
Huh. Alright. I mean, very good, very good. So simple in and out job then. Go grab the cart, come back.
Indeed.
I like it. Alright.
Hopefully it goes that smoothly. But yes.
And he can be our cart driver when we repair the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is
I just
true.
want to be clear. You guys are welcome to buy horses in cartwheels, but who is paying for them?
I'll pay for them if you
I was
can
going to say the boss.
Well, it works on an invoice system, so you can charge him later.
Yeah.
It's fine.
What's the price for all of this, Ty?
Cartwheel is 5 gold.
Okay.
Per wheel.
So 10 per both?
Yep. And the draft for draft horse is 50 gold.
So 4
that's
draft
cheap.
horses.
200 gold. 210 gold total.
So 21 platinum. Sure, I'll remove that amount.
All right. Perfect. All right. Is there anything else that you want to do before you...
No, not that I can think of. We have a pretty solid plan. We know where to go. So yeah, we'll head over to the gate, and hopefully they'll let us through if we just explain everything. We'll see.
You make your way over to the town gate after collecting. They're easy enough things to buy. So you acquire some more horses, cartwheels, etc. All clamber up. Everybody, go ahead and make me an animal handling check, please.
Oh, come on now. Do not act up under me.
10. That's the middle. That's kind of like feels enough.
Not one roll
This isn't-
over 10 though.
This isn't Jessica.
Anna Marie got 11.
Should Anna Marie roll with land vehicles proficiency?
Well,
Or wait, animal proficiency.
And Emery has land vehicle proficiency, so just can ride a horse without any issues. I mean, their check is more just see how they're getting on with the animal, because every animal is a different temperament, of course. But they won't have any issues actually riding the horse. The rest of you are struggling a little bit. You can certainly get where you're trying to go, and with Anne-Marie and Matteo sort of guiding and helping, your horses will behave enough. If you get into combat, it might be troublesome.
Could I
let's put it that
roll with advantage if I gave mine some apples that I have?
And I bribed my horse into being nice to me.
I mean, they'd like me more if I fed it, right?
I
that how it
am
works?
going. I'm going to
horses.
say. I'm going to make you a deal here. I'm going to let you roll again, right? But if you roll low again, it's going to become canon that since the Jessica incident, horses now just have a funny intuition towards you, and they're not a
Like
big
they
fan.
know. Okay, I'm down with that. I mean, that could be fun to role play if it goes bad.
Okay.
hey!
Yeah.
All right. You successfully
Next time,
bribed
Ty.
this
Next
horse.
time.
Yeah, next
Good
time.
job.
You are not naming the horse Fenric, by the way.
I'm feeding it because apples are supposedly supposed to protect us from the unknown, right?
Where the hell did you hear that?
What?
My younger sister used to tell me that.
Your youngest sister's adult. No offense.
I mean, she wasn't the smartest, but
I can hear.
I mean, it's protected me all these years, right? Unless it's something else. That's why I'm always eating apples.
Let's get moving. And do you bring your slime along on your horse, Fenric?
I was actually about to ask as well. Like, where's your slime at, huh? Huh? Wait, actually, where are your skeletons at? Are you?
Well, I'm assuming one skeleton rides on my back, and then with my horse. And the other one can ride with either Anne-Marie or you, Jeroen.
Oh yeah, sure.
Sure, I'll have my slime on my horse.
Poor horse.
Okay.
Armored up, I assume.
Horse very confused. That does not feel normal.
There's something slick, but
Alright, that's so fair. You all head to the gate, having mounted up your horses. You are getting on with them enough that they are not sort of throwing you off, although it's a struggle in some parts. You make your way to the gate, and what you see there is that despite the lockdown having been lifted and people are technically able to move freely, you see there is more of a queue at the gates than is usual, and there is a large amount of people that are going through. It seems, despite the fact that the lockdown has ended, there is still checks in place, and you're not sure what for. But as you get closer, you see one of the guards, just one of the usual town guards in that beautiful crimson uniform, steps up with a halberd and goes to block your path. Looks up at you all. Do you have business to be leaving the city at the moment?
yes.
We do.
Very well, very well. What is your business?
We are to retrieve lost cargo.
For House
Have
Storm.
you got
know them?
a permit from someone?
Where the permit was currently needed still.
We're still monitoring activity in and out of the city. just to make sure that things are eased through. What are your names?
I'm Dr. Zadorvit. This is Sir Fenric.
I hand the man my business card.
He has a business card. He's a very high professional.
Looks it over, and you see he's got a book effectively, and you see him buries the poleaxe into the soft ground next to him and starts flicking through the book, scans it down. Oh yeah, all right, you're on the list. You're allowed through.
Oh, excellent.
Oh wow. Oh well, apologies. You see his attitude changes very quickly as he finds your names. Apologies for delaying you. Through you go, and steps back.
No problem.
Ah.
Good day to you, sir. And I will ride forward with a just very as if I very much this was going to happen. Look, but when we are suitably out of town, I will look back at the other side. I'm like, did any of you arrange for that?
As we were
Nothing
walking by, can I try to clock the list to see if there's a certain star next to our names? If
Roll
we're
my
higher
perception.
than other people?
I think Jurun would actually be curious as well, if you would also allow me to roll. Hey, bro, look at this.
Wow, yeah.
He's not really trying to hide the list. It's just a list of names. But he scans through, and there is indeed a very clear sort of asterisk next to all of your names in its own column. You're all sort of grouped together. You see the words "full exemption," and then just a little hyphen, and it says Duchess next to it.
Ooh.
Like the Duchess of Kusnir, essentially.
Yeah,
But it's
I mean, it's
not
not going to be
ones
a
around,
different
yeah.
Duchess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Doctor, on the list it says the Duchess put us on there, so...
What?
I don't ask, I don't know.
We are
What
going to have a serious conversation about this at some point. But for now, time is of the essence. Me ride.
Yeah.
All right, you start to ride out of the city,
Power
having
music.
apparently being given completely free reign at the moment in and out of the city, which is
Yeah, terrifying.
Guys,
Crazy.
the stores were open today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should we have gotten, I don't know, potions or something? Like a couple of eating potions before heading out? Just
I have
remember that.
them on me if you need one.
Yeah, I have a few.
We're gonna go ahead and take a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
If have a think during the break. If there's something that is mundane, or just
I
normal
was just
magic,
thinking healing potions.
healing
mostly.
potions and stuff, then we can probably buy some of those before you go if you want. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
So just give I mean, you've got access to the shop as well, right?
I think so. You mean the equipment shop, right?
The equipment shop, yeah.
Yeah.
There's healing potions in there.
There's only level 1 healing potions in there, I guess.
Yeah.
I will say, level 1 is pretty much free reign. Apparently that's the only one in there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's only potion of healing, the level 1.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, sure, if it's in there, go ahead, buy it. So do that during your break. Just have a look through. If there's anything you want to buy in there, let me know. Technically, I want to say if there's anything in there, you can buy it, but there are going to be some exceptions to that.
I think it's mostly pre-mundane stuff, honestly.
There's a couple of things that I don't think would be a
I feel like job poison is probably not in inventory right now.
Well, actually,
I stole it from Rikella.
Guys, let's
I
buy
was
a
actually
Q-boat.
elephants, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd we
need
get
them.
horses if we could buy elephants, guys?
Ah, true. We just
No,
need like
you
2
can't
elephants.
buy. You can buy a hammerhead ship. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, have a look through
That's
there. If there is, use
Dynamite.
common sense. But if you think it would be readily available in the city, you can buy it. If you think that it's something that might be available, write it down and let me know, and I will let you know when I get back. But yeah, most of the stuff.
Ooh, a glue bomb.
Ooh, some cool stuff in here. Oh, you could actually probably buy ox. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's what you want.
What
Anyway,
kind of horses are? Well, an ox probably has more endurance. I feel like a horse would just be a little bit quicker.
that's very true.
2 horses is always faster than 1 ox. Because I also think that you cannot. I don't think this wagon was designed to bind 2 oxes in front of it.
How does it compare to 15 pigs?
I don't think we have the rope for that to get them all lined up like fucking, sledding dogs in front of it.
I mean, it would be very funny to come
It
up
would be
with a game
pretty funny.
like
About
Okay.
1,500.
pig.
To be very clear,
1,500
there is
chicken.
there's no Spinosaurus in here. All right, you can't buy a Spinosaurus.
While my day
I don't
job
have
is
that.
ruined.
You know? Oh.
Dagger of guitar solos? What the heck is
That's
that?
All right,
Right.
take a break. Let's
Yeah.
go away. And we'll be back in 10.
fuck's sake. Love that guy.
Alright, how we doing? Get it.
Doing good.
Good.
Universe is falling apart. Alright.
Real quick for in chat there, Ty, I would have cast Mage Armor. I also rolled the D20 for it in search and used Arcane Recovery to recover my spent Sending slot and my Mage Armor slot.
Alright, nice. And now you're ready to go. Is anybody else doing anything prep-wise before we go?
I just want to buy some potions of healing.
Alright, do it.
Who else is the boy?
What was the next level after the smallest one?
Bigger? Greater?
Greater? Could I get some graders? Like
Yep.
1? Maybe 2? Forgot how much they
Maybe
cost.
2? I think they're 150, but let me double check.
I would like 2 of those if that's okay.
What?
What? No way.
Is anybody else buying anything?
No.
I'm good.
Did I buy a bomb?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
A bomb?
I mean, depends on the bomb, right? What
What
bomb
sort
are
of
you
bomb
talking
do you want?
about?
I don't know. There's ones that just say bomb.
Uh,
Or dynamite.
Yeah, you can buy dynamite.
I don't mind.
What about glue? Where is it? Glue bomb. It's in alphabetical
That's
order.
probably made from Jessica, so I imagine you have access.
Ha ha!
Shit!
For the moment I came out, I'm sorry.
You should have a lot of access to that.
I'm gonna make
James, you
a
don't wanna
living off
play
of this
anymore.
stuff.
Because you're getting bullied too much. I mean, you just have to say so, you know.
A glue bomb? I've never even heard of it. What's it from? Taldori.
Maybe we'll check first what it does before it says like DC 25. And you're like paralyzed, restrained.
That's
Sure,
DC
1
12
minute.
dexterity. That's pretty easy to pass.
That sounds normal.
Yeah, you can. I'll say you can buy 2 of those if you want.
Hell yeah.
You can buy 3 things of dynamite.
Hell yeah. Dynamite.
Greater healing potions if you want to buy some,
Two.
Jurun.
2, please, yes.
You just want, yeah, 2's fine. You can buy 2.
Can you throw those down on my sheet?
There are greater healing potions. I would also like to buy 2.
Alright, how many?
2.
Alright, go ahead.
How much was it per?
150.
Oh.
150.
2
Anybody
would
else
be
want to purchase anything?
platinum, I think.
Anne-Marie?
Anne-Marie?
Any supplies?
Oh, I used the item shop to buy 2 normal healing potions. So
Cool.
it should be
Alright.
fine.
Where did the
if
glue
it-
bomb? Oh, consumable. Why would I drink a bomb?
God damn it.
Oh, consumables are not just to
I know, I'm
consume.
just kidding.
It's not.
It was
As
a joke.
As the gates of the city are behind you, and you had a short conversation on your way out, there is a very light drizzle happening today, but it's very, very minor. Nothing really to worry about. The soldiers that were soaked in crimson and steel are now far behind you. And you are making your way out into the surrounding. Sorry, I need to sneeze. Into the surrounding countryside. I'm going to ask for something here. Give me 2 seconds. Don't do anything. That's what I want. There we go. Go ahead and give me a little perceptionist.
Well,
Not
that's
rolling
right.
great today. Not rolling great. Maybe we should turn around.
Yeah.
Like, for real, you guys are really
Guys, and that's... what about Matteo? What about Matteo? Maybe he can save us.
Yeah, I was just thinking him. Let me put him on the map.
There he is. What a guy.
Not bad. If someone's arm is falling off, or it needs to be reattached, or has a disease, I'm all there for it. But this whole paying attention...
Well, we
shit-
also could just roll higher a little bit, you know?
Mateo is going to now
It's
20.
not that
It's just,
difficult. We have done
earn
it
his-
before.
Earn his gold.
I don't want it.
No, we are not in it today, but this is already pretty bad, guys. This is already pretty bad.
You know what
The-
Mateo said? Quick in and out. Oh yeah, nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. There's you make your way along the same route, one that you are relatively familiar with at this point. A lot of you, obviously not all of you. But eventually, if you remember rightly, it wasn't that far out of the city that you had to get to the little sort of crossroads area. And already, as you get to this point, there is the smell of rot in the air. As you approach the small area, you see churned up mud, footprints in the area. And as you get closer, you're still, I would say, maybe 100 feet away, relatively unnoticed at the moment. As I need anybody that doesn't have proficiency in land vehicles to go ahead and make me a animal handling check at this point. And Fenric, you will still have advantage. There we go.
Nice. Ty, just in case, when we sort of left, as we sort of entered the forest, I'll sort of right next to Matteo and just hand him one of my healing potions, just in case.
Thank you. And to be clear, you're not
On
like
the
in the
house.
forest yet. There's a lot of like open terrain before you get to the.
Yeah, I was
the
as we head
forest.
towards the forest, I guess,
Yeah, yeah.
at some point. You know, I'll just like, on the house, just in case.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right.
Oh, look at this.
Fenric, you are the only one struggling with your horse. Maybe you are a little bit up front. I don't know, whatever it is. Drew and Doctor, no issues. But Fenric, your horse is starting to freak out. Your horse is beginning to panic. And you are more focused on that than anything else, as Matteo will like buck up to you, so like spurs his horse on to get a little bit closer and grabs the reins, sort of trying to soothe and calm your horse a little bit. I'm going to see if he manages it. Let's see if he can roll better. Okay. It's enough that with
No,
you
even
both rolling
for the
11 that you
bonuses,
aren't thrown from the horse in this instance, but the horse is freaking out. And he seems to almost give up immediately as he like tries to help your horse. Something grabs his attention, something else grabs his attention. And as he looks ahead, you see there is more undead roaming the area around the wagon.
Something. Any dead.
And I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
how will we look?
I'm gonna throw you the edge of the scene, and then I'm going to change map so you can see. You, they are completely oblivious to you in this moment, to be very clear. I also need to figure out who's here and who's dead and not. Fenric's here. Emery's here.
I'm gonna take how close are we?
I would say you're surprising. You're quite close, actually. I would say you're only about 50 feet from the sort of edge of the crossroads, because it's partially because where it goes around the corner is hard to see, and there's also a little bit of the fact that you guys rolled quite low on perception, so not paying the most attention as you get close.
Well,
But you are
apparently
still
they
unseen, to be
don't
clear.
either.
Hmm? Sorry, what did you say?
That aren't paying attention either, he said.
Yeah, no, yeah. So they're not paying that much attention either. It seems like. Oh, jeez.
That's
Let's
a lot of
just-
zombie.
It's mostly
Zombies.
just zombies. Yeah, it's really
And
not much.
ghouls and this is not something I feel like we can't handle. Though these guys are new.
These are just orc zombies. They're just slightly bulkier zombies by the looks of it.
Oh, alright. Well.
You do see
Look
that
out.
small pack of ghouls up on the. They're actually up on a ridge, and they're like there's feasting around them, and it's almost like wolf-like behavior as you see them like engaging in their pack and like occasionally like looking around and sniffing the air and very much like feasting in this moment.
Are the zombies just roaming about?
Yeah, very much so. Like they are, there's like thick mud where they've churned up a lot of the road and stuff here, and they seem to be just milling around aimlessly. Whatever like food source was here is gone, but it feels like there was some sort of stench dragging them to this area. So they seem to have like mingled here. Eventually, I think you would know it's likely they'll shift on and like move onwards, but it's just an aimless herd of them at the moment.
We could engage, but I also feel there is value in attempting to circumvent the horde, or the majority of the horde somewhere else. You know what I mean?
I think that could be arranged.
You have a means in mind?
I think Amory's just gonna grab her like holy symbol and say, I've done this before. I think I can do it again.
Oh, you want to turn undead on them?
That's the plan.
I will stay back for a bit then. It's out. Although we could also maybe provide them with something else. They're drawn by smell, mostly. If another kill was further down the road, it might draw in the rest of them. But, and I look around, we were ambushed a lot by ghouls here. And I'm trying to scan now that we have a better understanding here, trying to scan the forest to see if there's more ghouls waiting about.
I was actually gonna ask, like, can I sort of, since I'm not sure if we actually here on this part of the map, can I investigate the path that we got ambushed from last
You're not
time?
that far off it, honestly. You may be a little bit further back, but no, that is.
I just want to specifically. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I also look specifically at the path where we got ambushed from last time. You know, this area here, and like
Go ahead
maybe
and roll
up
me a
a
perception.
little bit. You know, I was gonna remember, like, you know, my last guy didn't say was like, this looks like an ambush site, and then we got ambushed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
just in
want to do the
case.
same as well.
Yeah, roll me a perception.
That's better. Last time.
Okay.
I mean, you can both see there are zombies milling around in that area, but all of the ghouls seem to be up here at the moment, and they are not trying to hide, largely because they are feasting on the remnants and the scraps at this point. But they don't appear to be as aggressive as the last time that you encountered them.
Maybe gross image, but I can imagine the ghouls actually, some of them maybe feasting on a zombie. Like, it's like half sort of underlife still, sort of like wriggling about still, and they're like, you know, that's corpses. Ghouls eat corpses.
You cannot quite see onto this hill, just because obviously you're at a sort of lower vantage point, but you can see very much there is a nest of gore on this hilltop.
I do wonder where they got that from, honestly.
Well, I mean, there were 3 bodies on the ground, and they could have dragged them up there.
I just feel like it's not quite enough. Either way, Drew so looks around. It seems like Anna Marie, you probably require the turning to them to be closer, yes?
I would. I think I could be able to sneak in towards the cart and try turning them from there. That should get most of them off, I think.
I just think.
My experience with undead, I don't find a huge amount, but what I will say is one of the things I do know, the zombies are pretty slow. Usually I just try and outmaneuver them. Obviously, not really possible here, but if we've been unseen, it might be easier just to drag them to us and take them down as they approach, right?
Yes. I was thinking just bait them in, and you just do one turn, and then we're good. That should probably solve the issue.
What is this turn thing? How often can you do that?
About once a day. And gives us about a minute for the zombies and whatever other undead to leave us alone.
Alright, well, if I might be so bold, maybe we just save that as an emergency. Like, uh-oh. Something's going wrong.
Currently,
I can also simply just wait in and start hacking. I think that will solve as well, and also
I mean,
we save that. I do agree with Matteo on that.
the ghouls seem mostly preoccupied with feasting. Even if the zombies were to come towards us, I don't think they would particularly care. Even when we encountered them the first time, they were more occupied with eating than, fighting.
If they come as us, we kill them as well.
Yes. I have fireball ready for just such an occasion, but I think we should just start luring in the zombies piecemeal and start taking them out. I mean, we need to get close to the cart anyway, so we'll take care of the ghouls eventually, but
Let's do this then.
This plan, I feel.
I did buy something as of like a fireball myself, and I'll just kind of pull out the dynamite. I could use this.
Let's use that only if necessary. You don't want to lure anything to the noise.
The sound is a very big activator. So,
but yeah, no, maybe with the skeletons and the slime at my side, I can just mow my way in there, and you guys don't really need to do anything.
You see, as Matteo will, I'll be right behind you, and he's.
Well, I mean, we're gonna watch over our horses and make sure they don't run.
He's already tied the horses up to trees a good distance back, so they'd have to really get past you for that. But he has a crossbow in hands at the moment.
All right. Well, if you want to take part, that's fine by me. But yeah, I would say it's all just in the front formation. The skeletons at my side, and then the slime somewhere as well. We just kind of go in there. I don't think the zombies, unless these orc skeletons suddenly, I don't know, MMA fighters or something. They're trying to just fucking punch out the skeletons lights out, some shit. I feel like we should be fine.
Go ahead and roll me initiative, please.
This should be just kind of Actually, I'm going to.
How much
switch
health
weapons
is my
though.
Defender's supposed to have.
I'm going to whip out the great sword again. That seemed to be much more effective last time.
I'm not sure. You'll have to double check that.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Jeroen.
Oof.
For some reason, I can roll initiative for the zombies. I don't know why.
You
are a necromancer.
Ooh.
No, because it thinks you are controlling them. As in, it's a stat block that you have control of.
Oh, true. Yeah, I of course did raise some zombies a while back.
I might just take that away from you.
No.
Well, while you're at that, the steel defenders put as an enemy, so that probably needs fixing too.
He's never fought with you before.
Yeah, well, that's why he probably said like that. Still, I think I get that. That's all concern me though.
Some of these, just the ones that are close by, closest to you, their turn does come up. I'm going to have them just slowly start shambling towards you. Viv's badass. We need to really change your.
Yeah, that's
badass.
That's from Roll20.
35.
Or not Roll20. I don't know what it's called.
Beyond.
Maybe Beyond. Yeah.
They're a lot better than 2 health.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
However, you are the first to act. These things just gradually, slowly start shambling up towards you.
Yep, I should have. Well, why is it not letting me move my token?
Because the game's paused.
Oh,
Nah, that's
that
some other reason.
explains it.
That'll do it.
All right.
Oh, it's just gonna
I have-
run straight in there.
I might as well. I have 50 feet of movement, so I'm just gonna see how tough these things are. And where is it? Unarmed strike.
Best combat with, yes. Sorry, with enemy, yay.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm also going to unarmed strike.
Nice.
Two punches, conk conk.
Injured, that's not too bad. And I think I'm going to end my turn there.
I'm just double checking something. Give me a second. Alright, no, that's fine. Alright. You end your turn there. That one's a bit far away. As you just run up, smack this thing.
I guess the zombies don't know how to dash, huh?
I mean, when there's an emergency, but they're not really like fully alerted yet. They're still like
Makes
just
sense.
stumbling, kind of confused by the situation, just looking to see what's
Yeah,
happening.
watch over there.
Yeah, very much.
They're also
that.
not being fully controlled. They're just acting on instinct.
I mean, zombies don't have to be controlled. That's a very necromancer point of view on the
Well, I
situation.
mean, what I mean with that is necromancer can always order them around. But if they're acting on instinct, things go a little slower.
Oh, cool, heavy crossbow. Oh, Mateo, what a chat.
What a
Nice.
fucking jab, man.
Didn't kill it, but like that was really impressive.
Good
It is
shot.
unfortunately not enough damage.
Oh,
It
the
doesn't have
dex
his
is not
modifier
so-
on it though.
Yeah, let's.
Let me see why it's.
That's
not.
weird.
Is he not proficient with?
No, the attack is correct. The damage should have the dex too, though.
All right, that should be doing an extra 3 points of damage. So.
Oh, Mateo.
So
Oh,
disappointing.
Mateo.
As he gets warmed up, he's going to step back. He's the back line, you know.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Steel Defender. Is this the first time we're seeing the Steel Defender?
Does this
really?
thing even roll initiative? I didn't know. I thought they were like going
They're-
on your turn.
They're supposed to go after my turn, so I don't know if you want to do that, Ty, or
Okay,
I mean, we
well.
didn't do that with Jack's Steel Defender, so I wasn't sure how you ran it.
Did we? No, I think we did. With
Oh,
the-
really? I
with-
thought they rolled. Yeah, I can't remember their name.
No,
I thought
I
they
think we
rolled
kept
their own.
rolling it accidentally because I kept getting them caught up. But we did just then delete them and have them go afterwards.
Okay,
Do you have
we
a
can do that.
preference? I honestly don't mind.
I don't care.
All right, fine. We'll just have them go after you. I'm just gonna remove.
Yeah, it's usually better that way because I have to use a bonus action in order to make them attack.
Makes
So
sense. All right, Jeroen. In that case, it is your turn. What are you doing?
My ninja order might be bugged right now. I'll just step up to. Only have 30 feet, yes. Let's just step up to Anna-Marie next to her. Join over
Alright.
here. Sadly, I'm missing 5 feet of movement, otherwise I could get into the fray. I will switch as a bonus action my fighting style to Protector, in case Anna-Marie needs it. Or I need it potentially. And then as an action, I'll dodge.
Sure.
There are some new elements here. The orc zombies, Ty loves his orcs, so I don't trust these things. They might actually be like really fucking dangerous. So, I'll do a dodging. I can't give myself the thing.
You can't give it to yourself.
I have to do it from the convenient effects thing. I can't do it from my bar down there.
Alright. Strauss.
Right.
I didn't realize you bought both. Sorry. Didn't put both up.
Strauss will move up, and he will hold an action to attack. If anything comes within range, there's hostile.
say pasta.
No, hostile.
Oh, hostile. I said pasta.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we're
I'm
going to
hungry.
encounter wild pasta out here.
Hey, you never know.
I guess
This
the
one will
first
move
one
up.
we watch it. Nat 20 Inc.
Dead on
Oh,
dead
they're
action.
they're weapons. They're
Yeah.
armed. Oh no, that's Strauss. Never mind. That's wrong. I'm dead.
I was like, what are you looking at here?
That's the wrong iDead. That's the wrong one.
I mean, not wrong one. Not.
No. No, they do have great hexes.
Oh, the undead cannot.
They're armed.
Now you can have your sudden outcry.
Oh, they're all. Whoa, whoa.
Fenric.
10, 15, 20.
There's one guy on. There's. Look. There's.
Too late.
Oh shit! Wait.
Guy, man.
Too
No.
late. Too late.
I feel like this is very fitting because
incredible.
we've been rolling trash perception
I was-
all day.
I was zoomed in so much I did
Dude.
not see him. That's my bad. Hey, don't dude me.
It's
You know,
fine.
it's not like we really asked. Like maybe there's something on.
He's,
Ty
he's
specifically
hiding
said there are
behind the
things on
bush.
that.
He's hiding
Mateo's
behind the
going.
bush. Okay.
Oh, guys, fucking Mateo dies on soon because you walked away from him. You know, I
Alright.
swear to God.
As I get here, I clock the one to my right. How about that?
Thank you.
I'm going to use my entropic arcane eruption.
Jesus
With a
Christ.
quick movement, I
Excuse me?
am gonna release like arcane powder from a hidden chamber that's in my gloves. I'm gonna mix it with like a drop of quickened essence from like a flask at my belt, and this concoction kinda is unstable, so my hand starts vibrating, and I am going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
You motherfucker! You know what? The whole time I was like, if this is for a cantrip, I'll be pissed. Anyway,
Honestly, holy shit.
It's a new spell, okay?
it was very
Oh
cool.
my
It was
God.
very cool. It was a little
See, I
excessive,
named
but
it
very
too.
cool.
I named
For
it.
fucking.
Where did you get Eldritch Blast from?
I leveled up in
Oh, you're a warlock,
Warlock,
aren't you? Sorry,
and I
yeah.
changed one of my spells. Yeah,
You-
So no, I was just thinking
Oh,
you were
yeah.
an artificer, and I was like, where did you get that from? But you're
Yeah,
also a
no, that's
warlock, so
true.
I forgot that part.
I remember.
You're
I
fine.
changed friends with Eldritch Blast because it was stupid. I was never
Alright.
gonna use it.
Well, do you want to shoot your second one?
Do you want to shoot again?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I got distracted.
You're fine.
Describe everything again that you did. I wasn't paying
Yeah.
attention.
So how do you shoot this again? The other glove
I can-
this time.
I can read it again. Yeah.
Alright, beautiful.
And then free action, I'm gonna take out my sword. And then bonus action, I'm going to direct my slime defender to attack. I'll have him help out Strauss.
Okay.
Why? Okay.
So he's gonna come up here.
He cannot. He will get to here. No, hang on. Somewhere. He'll get to here, which will trigger reaction
Oh.
Ew. Okay.
as the zombie will move 5 feet, triggering sudden lunge. As he gets within 10 feet, he'll move 5 feet towards it and make an attack roll.
That's
Mess
scary.
it up.
All right.
That's a scary
it's-
action.
Still the defender's turn though. So it's just like as you are walking towards it, you know, looking to go further, you're not expecting it to just suddenly lunge towards you and attack in that moment.
I'm just looking like I was so close to being lunged at.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Really well.
okay. Maybe it is good that I have this guy out.
Gee,
He is just going to punch this guy in the face.
You know,
What?
he's here.
yeah,
He's here.
he's trying.
I mean, he does
Anything
things.
else?
Sick.
Not very
No,
powerful,
great.
but he does
That's
things.
sick. That's sick. That's your bonus action, right?
That's my bonus section, Fenrix, yeah, to have him attack. Otherwise, he would just dodge on his turn. And
Alright,
I think
beautiful.
he only gets one attack, I would assume. So yeah, that's it.
Come on.
Kind of like having a the cleric spiritual weapon, right? But with a little bit more presence.
The other defender will take the other side of the line, and he will hold an action to attack, and whenever anything comes in range, that's hostile to him.
All right, beautiful. Thank you, Doctor.
I will move 20. No, I will move 15 only. Yeah, he looks kind of scary.
Yeah.
Now the orcs are starting lunging. Everyone's afraid of orcs.
Everyone is afraid of orcs.
It is quite a scary action to have.
Have the ghouls even acknowledged our existence down here?
Nope.
We haven't really done anything too loud, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know if
I'll
they're
keep
really
my eye
bothered.
out on them. I'm going to just use my good old-fashioned chill touch cantrip. And that's the doctor activates the arm again, and from the arm comes forth this necromantic claw that reaches out towards the orc. Hits! And
damage.
he is immediately ripped. I don't know if he has that same zombie saving. He do. Oh god.
Oh wow. Okay.
He's still there.
Good.
It does mean that he has disadvantage on attack rolls against me. Only me. Oh yeah. What was
All
it?
right.
Yeah. Disadvantage against me.
Mm-hmm. You doing anything else?
And that's that for bonus action. No, I'm keeping my bonus action. Right now, it still seems well under control. I'm basically using my bonus action to order Herman and Strauss to continue on holding their defensive line.
Okay. Lovely. This one is going to shamble forward. One will move up and just lunges at you there, Emery.
Oh,
That's a miss.
Are you wearing heavy armor?
no, it's just a monk.
Medium?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're a monk. Oh.
Monk cleric.
This one is going to try and slam at you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Woof. Woof. Woof.
Max damage though.
Shame him forward. At the top of the round, there is a sudden loud noise.
Here we go.
Here they come.
And you hear somebody shouting and hollering behind you.
Oh fuck!
What?
As you all turn, you see a single goblin
What?
Oh
Behind
god!
you.
Not one of these.
Oi! Hey! Blah! Over here! Run! It is not yelling in common. It is not yelling in goblin.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is it called?
quickly-
What is?
I'm just quickly double checking to see if anybody can actually speak the language just before I just go ahead and tell you. Oh no,
Is it undercommon?
it is not uncommon. Do you know what? I think this might be troublesome. None of you speak the language. So it's just yelling.
Word of this guy.
Is it
with that-
pointing maybe at something?
No, it's just screaming.
Like running our direction, just screaming.
It's it's facing you,
Waving
it's jumping
sound.
up and down, hands in the air, and just yelling. But like you can't understand what it's saying. At this point, like its eyes go wide as it just scans the field with everything going on. It is going to move, and then it is going to it runs around the corner of these rocks. And he's going to use a bonus action to nimble escape and attempt to hide.
Is it supposed to move? Oh, it's just it's hiding right there.
No, it runs like off the screen effectively around that way and.
Oh, okay.
Round the back of some things, yeah. But with that,
Doctor, you're the smart one. Figure that one out. And you also with Mateo, the one at the back. So I feel like that's your issue right there. Oh, ghouls came down.
Yeah, the ghouls got alerted by that yell.
The screaming and hollering, yeah.
And someone rang the fucking dinner bell, so I'm gonna skin that goblin when I get the chance.
No, I feel like the golem probably has a good intention there.
Yeah.
Herman taking the defense. Gets hit. Strauss.
Oh, vulnerability to bludgeoning.
That is true.
Anne-Marie, you're up.
Let's see. I want to bonus action unarmed strike the one that's weak in front of me, the zombie.
What are you doing? What are you doing with your action?
Also, I was going to punch the other one. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the orc.
Hang on.
I think I skipped. Oops.
Apologies, because they have undead fortitude.
Oh.
Might still be alive. Ooh, with a bonus?
Oh, no. So the first one does die, indeed. The second one you do damage to, it's not down, but yeah.
All right.
Continue. Take your time.
Let's see. I have mobile, so I'm gonna move away from.
No, you have mobile.
That guy, and try to. Let's see, like form a line with Jeroen and Strauss, and then end my turn.
All right. Beautiful. Thank you.
Oh,
More
they
than
got
just
you.
keep surging forward at this point.
Oh. Alright, it's actually worked out. Good move.
Yes, the doctor's here.
Can they just leap down like this?
Yeah, they're like sliding down the hill as they go, but it's not
cool.
that steep.
All right. I don't know what the angle there is. Oh, that zombie's coming for you.
No, go away.
Shoo.
I have a feeling that Darune's like doing sign language as his zombie ran past.
Yeah.
What? Who's your mother?
Do you want me to try and kill that goblin?
Focus on what we have here at the moment. I don't know why they were running though.
Oh, look at Mateo go. Look at Mateo go.
Nice, good shot.
Which one did he even shoot?
This one.
The
Oh,
orc
okay.
that was injured already here. Try and do something. This one will just move up.
Yep. Herman had a held action, so he will attack.
Go ahead.
8 damage. Blocks.
Ghoul. The ghoul is ghouling. No, they're also forming a line. Look at them go.
Tactics, no!
They're learning.
I mean, they're just rushing in. That's it's not so much a tactic. Jeroen, it's your turn.
I just have one request. Please don't kill Mateo.
I mean, protect Mateo then.
No, it's just you moved him closer where the goblin was. That yelled at us. Like it's just like feels like something's gonna pop up here any moment now. We all dramatically turn around and Mateo's head's gonna pop off or something like that. Like
I
a
moved
horror
him
movie.
further away from the
Yeah,
dead.
but like further to where the goblin yelled at us, you know. I'm just saying, please don't kill him yet, you know. I thought it's like, you know, I would feel very bad because I requested it. He dies now. Anyways, whoop, switch there as a bonus action again. I don't think I actually need the parrying. I think Anna Marie definitely, at least where she is right now, has herself pretty well defended.
Mm-hmm.
And I will strike at the ghost. Swing.
Good swing. Good swing.
Oh, no. Hold on. I still got this from last time. Remove the lightning damage. I fixed it on my screen, on my side already.
So that's 6 less damage, I take it?
Yep, sorry.
That's fine.
This should be right now. Yeah, oh, 1 and a 2, great.
No.
That's what you get for cheating.
I rolled it twice now. I rolled a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 again on damage. 2d6. Well, no, that will be just my turn. I'm not gonna action search or anything. Drew sort of like sets himself up for like the grind, you know. Unless any sort of crazy danger or anything pops up, he's not gonna start accelerating his actions or anything. So yeah.
Understood. More of them surging in, just rushing, dashing, scrambling, sort of rolling down the hill and scrabbling to their feet. Strauss?
He'll make an attack at the orc. Missing, unfortunate. That ends his turn.
I guess the orcs have a little bit of armor as well.
I think they're slightly tougher. Oh, that's funny. They do. Oh, okay. So technically, they're wearing hide armor.
Yeah, that's kind of what they look like. That's why.
But it's hide armor with a -2 from their dexterity.
Yeah.
Alright,
Plus, they have obviously the blessing of undeath on them.
True. I can't forget about that one.
This one is going to. All right, Orc Zombie here is going to return that attack.
If it does, I am going to use my reaction for the deflect attack.
Okay. Make sure you mark the action used on that one.
Do that.
And it is your turn.
Good.
I am going to, as my bonus action, I'm actually going to coat my weapon with poison.
Okay.
So the slime will be dodging this turn.
Okay.
I am going to... Near death, badly injured. I'll come down this way.
Yeah, do it.
I don't want to. He's gonna lunge at me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that one isn't. Another one is.
Yeah, the one in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it. Fuck it.
All right. You are correct. He is going to move
I don't
and
feel like-
lunge.
It's crazy.
Damn.
That's fucking crazy.
Attack
Whoa.
23. What's my...
You have a reaction to this?
Yeah.
Skin about?
I'm gonna use shield.
Okay.
You have that high SC?
I have 19.
Well, yeah, it's just enough. That's exactly what you need.
Yeah. I was like, I think I did my math right.
Roll me a d20, please.
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay, you're good. You're good. All right.
All right. Then I am going to look at the ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to attack
It's back.
If they have poison resistance, I break through that.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Yep.
I don't know if it will do it automatically or not. Then I'm going to attack him
Hang on.
again. Oh.
It's. Hang on a moment. So that hits.
That's like 8 slashing.
It will take. What's the 3 thunder from?
That's the
Yeah,
genie.
that's true.
Genie's Wrath. I forgot to use it last turn.
Is it active? It's actually active at the moment.
Yeah, I get it once per turn. I get plus
Yeah.
3.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay. So in total, you do 8. You do 11 points of damage in total.
Right.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Ignore me. Yeah, it is enough to kill it.
Yeah, rules actually don't have that.
Yeah, no, I just got confused. I was just thinking zombies everywhere.
All right, second, I will then look at the orc guy down here, and I will attack him. And miss.
That is unfortunate.
These orcs are legit.
As just looks back at you, jaw hanging off, just blood and phlegm spilling from its mouth as it tries to growl.
And that will be my turn, yeah.
Beautiful. Herman,
Herman will attack.
target, roll.
Herman attacks very much almost like an animated puppet, very lockstep like, it's... But he comes back, I think.
That with the modifier will indeed succeed.
No, I mean, he's still there against him. That is his action.
Beautiful. Thank you, Doctor.
A good group has formed up. I am currently being faced in front of me. I'm going to use my meta magic to quicken one of my spells. I'm going to quicken Fireball. Excuse me, what the hell?
Hmm?
You're right. What are you up to?
Octa's like, his arm is jammed right now, and it's like slamming it. It's like, come on.
What the
Come
hell
on, I
is
know you
this?
can do this. Come on. Click, click, click. Maybe I should have changed the batteries back home. Double A's. Oh yeah, this one is
yeah.
working.
There it is.
Yeah, it was doing weird things to me.
Can you have moved it one step to the left?
No, apparently every time when I put it to the left, it was going to grab one of you guys in it as well.
Ah.
So this was the most effective that I could get it.
All right.
There's one zombie in here. That one gets a chance to live.
Let me double check that.
Well, actually, for the +5, 28 damage, I'm not sure if he actually can make that.
Maybe right.
No, you cannot make it.
Yeah, that one guy was lucky.
Okay. And because I quickened that as a bonus action, as the action, I will use the cantrip Chill Touch on the one in front of me. Let's see if I hit.
Okay.
I do. Invoking disadvantage on his next attack against me. As the doctor basically very quickly snaps his fingers, creating a green fireball effect in the area, smoldering flames everywhere. And then the same green claw reaches out and hits the zombie in front of him as he has to stand his ground for now.
Herman, hold the line, Herman.
And it's got a lot of temp HP still from that one card, so...
You can do it, Herman. Oh no, Herman! Herman's my favorite.
It was the first we get the perma card effect on him.
He's the OG. Oh!
Fuck!
Oh!
That's
Oh.
not nice.
Oh. Oh no, the 10 HP. No!
10 HP, no!
No.
Oh, there we go, 20.
You can't just throw dead zombies. Not how this works.
No, not 20. Okay, the opposite.
The
Oh,
dice
the
gods
complete opposite.
give it, and they take it away.
Oh. Lurching.
At
That's a bow also.
the top of the round, more screaming ensues as the sound of the goblin can once again be heard, and you see him appearing, this time at the top of the hill, having scurried up. But there is a noticeable difference this time, as you... Everybody go ahead and... no, actually, hang on, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do it. Let me do it.
Do it!
Go ahead and roll that for me.
Roll what? There's nothing to...
Oh, is this... Why is it...
There.
There we go.
Don't know why it hit it, but anyway. Go ahead and roll that for me.
Okay, yeah, that tracks. You
Yeah,
know
I'm
what?
paying attention.
This is just a free
I'll
check. I
use
mean,
my
you're a comment. I don't know what it is,
inspiration.
but nothing else.
I'll
Go ahead
use
and
my-
roll me one more. I can't see yours, Drew. I don't know why.
Yeah, I rolled a 19, I swear.
I saw the 19 on the dice, but...
One
Yeah. Not quite sure what happened there.
Alright, 10.
Will be 24 for me then.
Okay, Anne-Marie... How long have you been in Berghof, generally?
Probably quite a while. I think she was
Cool.
most likely born here.
Alright, so I'm sorry, Dr. Sidorovich, but Anne-Marie, Jeroen, and Fenric, roll me a history check. This is just for information that you may know, so it's not something you're actively doing. I'm just seeing if this is something you've sort of come across in the past.
Not bad.
So,
Oh, look at us. Well, that's pretty solid.
all of you apparently are versed with... I can easily see why Jeroen would know this. The other two of you have sort of picked this up, apparently just random knowledge from being in Berghof for a while. Dr. Sidorovich, I guess it's just outside of your field of expertise, and
Probably.
certainly I can see it being outside of your field of expertise. So with your perception roll, Doctor, you're a little bit distracted at the moment. You hear the hollering and the shouting, but you're unsure of it. I'm gonna. I feel bad doing this. Fenric, Jeroen, Anne-Marie, yeah, you're all relatively smart. Go ahead and roll me an investigation as well. And this is the last check that I require. Just,
Wow. This is a story check, is this? This is crazy.
all right.
That's fucking 20 there.
All right. Okay. Again, all
13,
three of
and
you,
then something.
great work, honestly. So, firstly, you notice as more goblins approach on the hillside.
Oh,
You see as a small band of goblins hollering and hooting and cheering all appear on the hill.
fuck! That's a lot of them.
But more so, you notice something distinctive about them. You know straight over the way that they are not speaking in common, they're not speaking in goblin. In fact, you now see that there's a mass of them. The three of you recognize markings on them. They are markings that you find in the hell furnaces occasionally. It is effectively like red war paint that they have covered themselves in different patterns. And their weapons are bizarrely well made for goblins. And you can clearly see they are not of goblin make. The markings on them show their allegiance to fire giants.
Yeah, it's yeah.
And more so than that, you can also tell that they are shouting and yelling in giant. With that information put together. All right.
Can we tell if they're friendly?
Well, they haven't shot us yet, so...
I feel like you're gonna
True.
find out pretty quick.
Oh, okay.
Glad I didn't use my force.
Well, they could be they're going to be shooting at the zombies, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Ty's just too lazy to turn them all green. You see, it's just like a lot of work.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that's what it is.
This one is going to run behind you here, Fenric.
Ooh.
Will attempt to scratch you with those claws. This archer. Double checking what they do.
They shoot, I'm guessing. Sorry. That's coming at me, isn't it?
No, it's gonna
No.
be
No.
a reaction casting shield.
Okay. Roll me a d20, please.
Oh.
I
My-
really
my-
struggled with that shield cast there for a second.
All right, nice.
I would have
Well,
missed
this is
anyways.
very unfortunate and not calculated at all.
This one is going to. This is the same one? No, different. Take a shot.
I can notice though, because we all did those checks, we all sort of figured this out, like in the front line here, we all sort of like, as those, so we kind of look at each other, we all thinking the same thing, this is not good.
Yeah.
You know, this is about to get along. So you're all just kind of thinking the same thing in the line over here. This is not great. Oh, they're just really hailing it down, they're just peppering everybody down here. Well, at least us. They haven't shot the zombies so far.
Stop!
No! This is why Herman is my favorite.
All right, Anne-Marie. You can see the goblins all up on the hill, like little chaos gremlins, just cheering and shouting and jumping around.
He's just shooting us.
Yeah, I had a plan, and then now I need to change my plan because okay, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start with casting spiritual weapon as a bonus action up on the hill. Probably like
Stop pushing the pressure on. That's good.
yeah. Let's see. What's the range? 60 feet.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it always works
You
as an
killed
attack
him!
spell.
Nice!
I don't know what.
Yeah, whenever you cast a spell, normally it thinks you're doing an attack.
Who
Yeah.
who are you targeting? Sorry, this guy.
I'm gonna try to put it on the hill, but it's only
Yeah,
pink.
that's fine. We'll figure this out. Which one are you targeting? Just ping them.
I'll just. I don't know why it's not letting me ping. For some
Are you
reason,
on the
but I'll
right
just.
tool? This one.
yeah, she targeted this one. So, yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Bonked it.
and we'll
They
put
start to
the.
scream and panic at this point.
Yeah.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
Do I have to be proficient in it, or does it matter?
No.
I think like a great axe, probably.
Oh,
Okay. Cool.
okay.
Yeah, no, you don't have to be proficient in the weapon. It makes no difference.
Perfect.
Great, that's interesting.
All right. Beautiful. Yeah, you just see as he cleaves down through this this poor goblin archer.
They were like, yeah, shoot him, yeah, oh my god! Holy shit! Oh fuck, they got Greg! No!
It's a real shame that you can't understand what they're saying because they are screaming to each other and arguing on the hill at the moment.
Spiritual weapon is a targeted spell. Do you have a token for spiritual weapon, or?
I do, but I need to set it up.
Okay.
I will do that probably at the end of the session at this point. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
I will get that, and I have a bunch of icons for you to choose from. I'm pretty sure some of them are axes and stuff.
Yeah.
We can
Okay.
do that.
And then, as an action, I'll just punch the zombie near me. Because
Okay.
why not?
All right. Nice. You doing anything else?
No, I think I'm fine. I'll end my turn.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Herman. I
Herman
mean,
has,
he is holding 3 zombies on his own.
Herman has this. Herman is him.
You just punched the zombie, so they're going to try and punch you back, Anne Marie.
Oh!
Oh, they got
Jesus.
Actually landed.
Yeah.
Well,
That's unexpected.
I don't think deflect missiles works on this, so I'm just going to close that.
Ooh, with a cross
It-
counter. Max damage too.
It did more
Bam!
damage than you with its punch. Just got very lucky. All right.
Cross counter.
Oh, it's getting a little crowded in here.
Henrik.
I feel like I always get surrounded.
You put yourself always in these
You're not meant to be on
positions,
the
you know?
flank, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
All right. And
It's
this one
alright.
is going
I'll manage.
to like just step forward, so lean over the ledge and take a shot, and then is going to use its movement to back away.
I'll just put a
Maybe that one
dynamite
kid
at my feet.
got the message, you know? Maybe they're like, alright, we're gonna just do some pot shots and just get out of here. No, Matteo!
20.
No!
Oh, so close.
No, Matteo! Okay. Matteo he's not a commoner, that's good.
No. I am just using a fairly standard stab block for him, but it's not a commoner.
That's good.
He's been around the block.
Oh, is that a range? Damn.
No, it's dodging.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So wait,
Honestly,
are they
a
running,
good call at that point.
Are they running away, Ty, or are they just hiding further up the hill?
You cannot see them at the moment.
Right.
Because they're obviously up on a
Can't
ledge, so as soon as they like start moving back, then you lose sight of them pretty quick. So
I can't wait for the fire giant with the steel chair to come jumping down that hill, you know?
And his name is John C.
It would be amazing, honestly. But this one has disadvantage, but I think we'll miss you
Yeah.
anyway, so it's whatever.
You know, they're getting the boss, you know? They're getting the boss right now, you know, the little war band.
Boss, these people are bullying us.
Yeah, they attacked us suddenly without provocation, boss. We did nothing. They just suddenly killed Greg.
They are moving quite far back. Matteo is now not sure what to do.
Like
Okay,
maybe
they seem to be retreating.
take cover, maybe like close to the wall, so they, you know, there's no good shot with them. Maybe
There
I
we
don't know.
go. Yeah.
Nice one.
Found that where you
Is
go.
it nice one though?
It is. That is enough.
Hell yeah.
Only just. That's
Yeah, just barely.
only just. He'll move, take cover under the wall a little bit, but he takes down one of the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
And this one does not have line of sight on Matteo at this point now. So he's going to shoot a Jeroen, I think.
Oh, this is a different one though. They have a different.
Oh, shit. Yeah, this is a different one.
He's a champion.
Oh, no.
You've put in other ones, didn't you? And you didn't mean to.
No, I knew there were only a couple of these, but I was just moving too quick to notice. It is going to slide down a bit.
Oh no, Matteo.
Yup.
Oh no.
And
God
you see
damn
it-
it! Oh shit, Matteo! No,
no,
Matteo!
no.
He was like, "I'm safe here." This guy. No,
Mateo is
Matteo.
restrained, and it is going to use
Oh.
a dash action.
Oh, Ty!
50 bucks.
You are so fucked for this. You are so fucked up for this. Oh, surely it's like surely it's half movement at least.
It is, but it used a bonus action to dash, so it then got the rest of its movement and the extra movement from the thing.
That is insane.
And just as it sees Mateo run down, throws the spiked chains around and starts yanking him up the thing and pulling him back along the ground as Mateo.
That is fucked up. Oh my god.
Jesus fucking Christ, you're such
You put him there, you were like, yeah, that's a good idea, and then you immediately next turn like, oh, this is a champion. Crit him, drag him up the fucking...
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
This is fucked. This is one of the most fucked up things you have done in a while, Ty. This is crazy.
That's saying something.
Yeah.
I've done some fucked up stuff recently.
Well, personally, it's fucked. It's fucked up to me. You know?
True.
Oh, Strauss exploded, by the way. By the way, it's just Strauss exploded.
Toss collapses into a hollow.
Nice. Yeah, he's not him.
He's technically dead, but it's easier to put that one on him.
Well, I mean, I can't fucking do anything about poor Mateo. God damn it, Mateo. He's up the fucking hill, god damn it.
Help! Help!
God.
Oh god. That was too perfect, honestly.
Could I could technically potentially help him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look at you, Daroon, and I'll just sign language like
Roll me a check. See how good you do this.
yeah, what do I have
Well,
to roll?
I assume an intelligence on next one or the other.
Just make me an intelligence, to try and sign at him.
Yeah. You're still learning. I want to see how good you do. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought.
It looks like you're making the jerking off sign.
You just signed to him chicken chow mein. That's a thing in this setting.
I never taught him that. That's not a cheat sheet. How did he do that? Did he find that out on himself? Also, it makes no sense. But you know, I've seen Fenric. I've seen Fenric be, in a recent fight also completely surrounded, and apparently he came out fine. So, he's probably okay. And this time his pants are up too, so he's probably gonna be fine.
And he's hungry, apparently.
Are you planning on moving?
Yeah, well, let me measure this first before I go, and then oh no, I don't have the fucking movement for this, right? So it's 50 feet to right next to Mateo. If I... this is, of course, vertical. How much movement would this be?
This hill is a bit steeper. There's going to be double movement. You don't have a climb speed, I take it?
No. So it's going to be basically here 10 feet here, so 60 feet to this point?
I'm basically going to say to get up there is going to be an extra 5 feet. That's all it is. That's mostly because your athletics is so fucking high. So I imagine you can scramble it very quickly.
All right.
Probably run and jump most of it, to be honest.
I will do that. We'll use my bonus action for adrenaline rush to get basically bonus action dash.
Okay.
To get this, get the 60 feet movement.
But before you move, you're taking a tax opportunity. Yeah.
Of course. Go ahead.
Okay, because that is important because
there is a claw of paralyzation there. It could be very awkward. Oh, you hit too, motherfucker. That is insane.
Magpie strikes again.
I mean, you're not failing a DC 10 con save, though, are you?
That would be crazy. You know what? This could be. I will use my counter abilities, so I will basically, as he hits me, I will hit him too.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to roll the attack roll, of course. Oh, you nearly rolled max damage too. Let me do this. Oh, okay. Scary. And then let me attack this guy.
You're good. I'm going to give you 4 more points of damage because it halved the damage on the save. Apologies.
I see. Okay, he's super dead. He would take another 8 damage from the counter, by the way, but he's super dead.
This zombie is going to try and hit you as well.
Oh, this will of course use.
And the orc zombie is going to try and hit you, but the orc zombie does wait till you move, and is then going to lunge and take your place as it attacks.
So, kind of like go.
Yeah, I'll just move it once you've.
Well, I hit that one too, dude. Okay, min damage.
That's right, minimum damage. You're fine.
Yeah. Adrenaline rush. Get some temp HP back.
Yep.
Where's my adrenaline rush? Adrenaline rush. There it is. 3 temp HP back. And I basically will run past this goblin here. I don't know if he has a knife out or anything. Or will want to punch me.
Which one are you talking about? Are you running past him?
Yeah. He does have a
knife.
No.
We'll try and give you a stab. Oh, why were we going to him? Because the thing popped up, which is annoying. Alright. Let's try and give you a quick old little shiv.
Alright. Can I... this is a 4-5D say. Can I hit the chain that is currently grabbing Mateo?
With an attack, you mean?
Yeah, with an attack, without killing Mateo.
I will say
it's like a 5-team.
You can attempt to. Well, I will say this is one of those things, because it is very specified that if you do roll very low,
Yeah, I think I will try to do it anyway, but also I just had to reposition myself. I will sort of go here. Yes. Mm-hmm. Actually, I could probably hit then this here, right? This is my all my movement. Could I hit this space with the chain as basically? Would that be safer?
I mean, if you kill the goblin, yeah, obviously, like.
I mean, I can't get to the goblin. It's all my movement.
Oh, I see what you mean. Hit the chain here. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And since it's I assume an object or weapon or something, the Adamantine is gonna do an auto crit if I hit.
Yep. Roll to see if you hit first, and then
we'll hold on.
With the rest.
Standard.
Just don't target anything.
It says I have to target something before rolling
this dead goblin.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I clicked the other thing too. Yes, attack, please.
That will hit for sure. Good. All right. You see is so the weapon itself, it's still going to be able to use its chains and things because it has more of them. But these chains that are restraining Mateo are broken.
All right, good. That's one thing. So he can like do something, get out of here. Not that everyone has nothing. Damn, he's screwed though.
Well, he was dragged up. Yeah, but
I get that. Makes sense. Makes sense. I was just like, I was about to say like, at least they don't have advantage on him, you know. And then you put him prone. My second attack though I will go at this goblin here because I used all my movement. I can't move any further. Swing at this guy. And then I will action search.
Okay, nice.
To clear hopefully a little bit. We could max damage, nice. A second attack. Ooh!
With that, I think that's all your attacks anyway, isn't it? But
hold on, let me quickly check if I.
Well, he's still going to use his reaction either way.
Sure.
As you miss with an attack, he's going to use his slippery reaction.
Should have done something. I could have killed him.
To move away.
So it's too late for the things that I could have done to kill this guy.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
No, actually, I couldn't have done that. I'm stupid. No, that's actually legitimately all I could have done. Except maybe hit better. All right, that's my turn. I'm up here now, trying to save this stupid guy. Well, it wasn't his fault. He didn't know the shades would fucking come for him like this. He didn't know.
Step up and try and attack you.
Oh, Ty.
Jeez.
Ty.
What the fuck?
Fucking insane. Near max damage too.
With that, you are restrained.
Oh god.
Good God, Ty.
And it will attack again.
That's fine.
Okay.
I assume there may be at least 3 attacks. So jeez. Okay.
You assume what, sorry?
Maybe this guy can at least not drag me away. Hopefully.
I'm gonna say that for you, no, they're not able to. He also doesn't seem to be trying to. He's gonna move though. He has to stay within 10 feet of you effectively at the moment.
Ah, okay.
Well, because the range on the chains is 10 feet, right? So. Do you know what? Actually, I am gonna have him try to start pulling you back. He can potentially move 10 more feet, but I am going to say it's a contested athletics just to fucking pull you along.
All right, let's see.
So go ahead and roll me an athletics, please. Yeah, okay. I don't think you can lose.
I saw that 19.
He rolled a 4.
Can I pull him closer to me?
No.
Ah, it's fine, it's fine. Okay.
This one's actually going to dash around through his comrades there.
The gas.
Alright. That is his turn. Strauss.
He's dead.
We mark him as such so it doesn't keep popping him up. Alright. This one is going to move up. Is going to also attack you.
I see where this is going. They're gonna all three try to drag me away at the same time. They're gonna pull!
He's got to get his chains on you first. Which is not looking good. He's in pain. He's like squealing every time he whips the chains out at you. And with that,
they don't even reach me. They're gonna go limp before that.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep running with that.
Hopefully, no one saw that.
Crying as he goes. I'm just I'm gonna move Strauss for the time being.
Yep, no problem.
He's technically just bones right now. This zombie's gonna move in and attack you, Emery.
Oh wait, I don't have.
You have used.
No, I don't. He doesn't. Yeah. Yep.
You are flanked at this point. Miss though. Perfect. Orc zombie here will attack at the one that it's in range with, so we'll attack the steel defender.
That is what it's there for. Be attacked.
Fenric. It is your turn.
What do I do?
Oh, at the start of your turn, I need you to roll me a con save, please, as the stench of the ghast overtakes you.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to do a lucky to reroll that.
Okay.
I feel like I need higher.
What? Do you not say?
I said it was a success.
Yeah,
I didn't hear it.
So.
Okay.
It's fine.
You
It's
need
fine.
to open
It's
your
fine.
ears.
I said that's a success, and you're like, I'm going to use lucky. I said, okay.
I didn't hear it. It's okay.
Interesting.
To fail so badly.
Yeah. I thought there was some smart tactic that was coming out of this, like I gotta fail
Hey.
this and then I don't know.
Once again, he has disappointed me immeasurably.
Either way, you're fine, yeah, and you are on a successful saving throw, the creature is immune to the gas stench for 24 hours, so do remind me of that.
Is nice to know. I am going to
You want to
pull out
Yep.
I'm gonna pull out my.
Well, you pull it out.
I'm gonna pull out an ethereal drift elixir. And I'm going to drink it, casting blur on myself.
All right. Where'd you get that? Did I give that to you?
What?
Oh,
No,
this is
it's-
just one of your
I-
spells. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Flavored. Typical.
I clicked it. It did not.
Make sure you're targeting yourself. if
Doing it
that's-
I was. I just didn't click cast.
Okay.
That's the
All
thing. D20 roll.
You good?
Fine. I will use my bonus action to have the Steel Defender attack this guy on his turn, which is right now.
All right, we will take dodge off of him, and then yeah, go ahead and attack from the Steel Defender. That will hit. Good damage.
Hopefully he stays dead.
Ooh,
Nice one.
he is dead.
Doesn't it feel great to have the other half of your class available to you in a fight? Doesn't it feel awesome?
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna have him move here. And that is the end of my turn.
Herman. He's flanked. He's gonna go for the one on his left.
All right. Perfect.
And that ends his turn. Good doctor. I'm out of range of the gas stench.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I'm reading the situation. I need accuracy for this, so I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. I'm going to try and take an attack of opportunity from this guy as I'm going to move away from him.
Encore. Punch.
That will hit. I'm going to eat the damage, yeah.
I announced it. That's underworked.
Yeah. That is how it works, Mel.
Yeah. As long as it's not for yourself, if you self-announce it's gonna fail.
Right. I'm gonna move over here, line myself up with the ghast.
Get that thing out of here before it paralyzes someone.
Yeah, and knowing that it's a dangerous target. Oh, this might be a little bit overkill, but hey, you only get to use this kind of magic every now and then. So Dr. Sidorovich will pull out a small wrapped up item, and in it is it's a sort of almost lightning yellowish rock. I will activate my arm and cast the spell Witch Bolt at 4th level on the ghast, while also using the Scalamok card, which is what the lightning bolt is for, to make
4th level Witch Bolt.
Yeah, make it deal 4d12 max damage.
Just roll the attack for me, please.
Wait, what?
Need to hit the guy.
I still need you to roll the attack, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was apparently out of range for it. So here.
Oh, right, it's that short. Oh, yeah, look at that.
So with Scalamok, that will do the max damage.
Yeah, no.
Well, actually, that with that roll, it was only near death, so it was actually necessary.
Well, I mean, I wanted to get it out of here immediately, so that's why I used it. And what it basically would look like is, for a very moment, a lot of light suddenly vanishes into this gauntlet. There's this absolute fucking lightning bolt just slams out into the gas and burns it up where it stands, essentially. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. I can even feel that, and I don't feel a thing. Oh,
I also felt that.
as he waves his arm about.
I'm kind of halfway through. Hope it would be just Eldritch Blast again. That description was just like
No, I actually used it for a fucking spell. But yeah, that ends my turn there for now.
Beautiful.
Nice one. The search roll.
Oh yeah,
4th level.
4th level.
Okay.
Does not search.
Yeah, Herman, let's go.
Keep on Hermaning.
Permanent.
This one is still gonna just continue trying to hit you, and then my good friend Fenric.
That
Yeah, you
does.
do.
I'm going to use shield again.
Gonna shield again.
Gotta
Search
shield
roll.
again.
Oh.
Nope.
All right, you're good.
Shield again. Bump, shield again.
Oh, that will not hit.
It's funny how It's funny how this line is working. It's like everyone has flanking.
It's a conga line of flank.
All the zombies. As we get to the top of the round, the screeching intensifies. The shouting and screeching. It's really weird to hear goblins speaking giant, because giant's quite like a gruff, guttural, toned language, and the goblins just butcher it. Like, it's a really horrible thing to hear.
Thank God we don't understand. We would then go like, God, they say
God.
like, this is horrible. This is the worst accent ever.
As this is happening, though, Jeroen, I need a perception check from you, please, as you're restrained.
Whoop. 20.
You see a larger figure approaching.
Oh, fuck's sake.
At first, you think fire giant, but it is not. It is not big enough
It's
to
not
be
that
a fire
big.
giant.
Yeah.
It's a hell giant.
You see it covered in the similar markings of the red war paint and the same dark metal forged of fire giant brand still. Whatever it is, you're still very much loyal to the fire giants, it would seem. Also shouting and speaking in the giant as it approaches. And you see approaching.
Whoa. Is that an ogre?
It is an ogre.
That's the shaddest looking ogre I've ever seen. This ogre went to the gym, like legit.
It's not there yet. It's not onto the
Okay.
map, but it is approaching in this.
Damn,
moment.
alright. That usually ogres I feel like half has a 50% silly, 50% menacing. That guy has no silliness in him. He lost all the silliness of ogres.
It got beaten out by
The fire
fire
giants
giant.
will do that
Yeah.
to you. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that guy looks just only like business and brutality. Ow. Oh wait, no, that's initiative. I thought it was an attack roll to me. The initiative, the advantage.
It is just their initiative as they join at the top. However, that is where we're going to end the session for today.
Wow.
Ooh.
Lame.
Oh, it's the commandos. No, they're gone back. It's an ogre commando.
I remember that bullshit.
Mateo, you need to get the fuck out of here. Fucking throw yourself off that ledge. You need to get back down there. It's not safe up here.
What comes next?
I can't protect you and survive the fucking ogre commander at the same time. Oh god.
Oh, God, indeed. Yeah, it is commandos. Anne-Marie, hit me with a star and a wish, please.
Sure. I'm gonna have to give it to Fenric for being just surrounded and surviving as best as he can, because that's impressive. And
He does
Wish,
that a lot.
Wish, I'm having fun. I'm finally playing in-marine combat, so I think I'm out of wishes.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, very good.
Just for
So,
combat gets hit with the ogre.
Could I
command.
go real quick because I need to go AFK for a moment. after
Yeah,
this.
you're next on my list anyway.
Oh wow, wonderful. We're past that.
If we're in combat, I usually do it in initiative order.
Oh. Well, Mateo would then be next, but
He does,
he just
yeah.
wishes to not be here right now. Survive, the most common one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think my favorite moment. I will just give it to Emery because it's cool seeing her fight. You know, the bonus action weapon is cool, sort of extending her reach with that. She has mobile, which I didn't know. That's sick. And I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, maybe pull out some cool moves. You know, like monk cleric is not a. I would not say, you know, it sounds kind of like they should go well together. I don't think it's a very common combination, monk cleric. I've not seen it before, like at all. So, looking forward to see what it can do, besides just punching things and being cool. My wish is that Mateo survives. I also wish for his survival.
All right. Beautiful. Yeah.
Need to be okay. That'll be quick. I'll be back.
My star
Yeah.
goes to Mel. As
Oh, I heard that. So I heard that. No, I heard
Okay.
that. So I'm sitting back
Sure.
down.
for running to protect Mateo. It's nice. I mean, obviously leaving Fenric, but that's what I was trying to tell you to do. But I said,
Okay, thank God. I wasn't sure actually.
Chow mein.
The chicken chow mein kind of like confused me.
He's also still wondering what the fuck is chicken chow mein.
yeah, I guess that will be a conversation after the fact. Maybe I should have just used my words. I guess that would have made more sense.
You're trying to impress. That's fine. That's fine.
We've been over this, Fenric. Use your word.
But yeah, I think that that was cool. I like that he did that.
Right now, I got
My wish is that hopefully we're able to bring the entirety of the cart back, and it has everything, obviously, other than the stuff that we took that we can obviously put back into the cart.
Yeah.
But hopefully it gives us more of a what's the word? Like reward, I guess. Even though he's not really paying us, but like still more of like a reward in that essence.
Yeah, I get you. Builds a little bit more standing, so encourages some favor. Yeah. Cool. Good wish. Doctor?
I'll give my star to Jeroen for the quick act because I was already raised to go like, what the fuck can I do to help him here?
Yeah.
But he did it really well, and that allowed me to just take care of the gas, which was honestly the other thing that I was being a bit worried about in this fight. But now Ogre Commandos, so, so we'll see. As for a wish, I wish that Herman survived, and stays the elite, the one that doesn't need to be revived by the spell. Is always under the effect of the card.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. I mean, he's doing very well at the moment, so hopefully.
Well, I mean, vulnerability to bludgeoning. Every time they hit, they take a good chunk.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of HP in there. It's only 20 at the moment for them due to my abilities.
Human survive. Nice. All right, guys. Thank you very much for playing. We will be playing again next week, same time. Are we? Yes.
I think we are playing next week, right?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Cool. Sorry.
Hopefully, Jovial will join us then again.
We'll find out next time. But yeah, we'll be playing again next week. So thank you everyone for being here. I hope you enjoyed. I'm looking forward to where this is leading and seeing how you get back to the city and everything. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Until then, we've got a bunch of stuff. Obviously, we have Lancer again tomorrow, so come by for that. Also tomorrow, well, technically very early Monday for us in Europe, but in the evening we have another Drafer Tales on with DMDJ. Yeah, it's very cool. But we got just a bunch of stuff happening, so I'm very excited to see all of it. But yeah, come back. We are of course going to go raiding because we're a good little band of orcs. And we like orcs and we like raiding. And we had our first. I think this is the first time somebody's redeemed to direct the raid. And like it's been genuine, if that makes sense. So anyway, we're gonna go raid Mr. Game Master Eric. We've raided him a few times before, and he's running one of his long-standing campaigns. He's a great DM, so send him some love. Give him some love. But until then, guys, thank you very much.